Nancy Reagan was the throat goat. Nancy Reagan sucked the best wiener in Hollywood back in the day, dude.
According
to
Paramount. Everyone at the Paramount.
Yeah, so she was like when she used to get on when
she
used
don't
to,
look like a head monster.
Head monster.
Good for her.
Super head.
That's why Ronnie picked her up. Dude.
Yeah.
He was
how
an
you
old
become
actor.
first lady.
Yeah,
he was an actor. There's a picture of fucking her dancing with Frank Sinatra and like Ronnie. They were married already. He's trying to break up, and Frank was like, "Dude, this is everybody's." Yeah, like,
I've been there before you.
Yeah, right. We like this is the throat goat, dude. Get out of here, Ronnie Reagan. They're fucking turning old Nancy and the hoe into a housewife. This is these are everybody's smokers here.
Dude, Frank's like, hey guys, this is the guy that married her.
Yeah, what an idiot.
She said, just say no to drugs, but say yes to cock.
Yeah, you can't smoke drugs if you're sucking dick.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Greenfield's Finest Podcast. I'm your host, Michael Z. Bird Zidell. With me, as always, the boys are in the building. We got Dr. Scholes, medium-sized cock Rosaldo, and my main man, my co-host, Moneyline Welsh. Moneyline, what up?
I got good news.
All right.
This just came across my timeline on Instagram.
Let's hear it.
Puff Daddy buys back Sean John clothing brand for $7.5 million. He sold his majority stake back in the day for $70 million. Fellas, I think Sean John's back.
I think I still got a shirt.
Which means we all have a bunch of gear, which means our style's coming back. We're going to be in our 40s rocking Sean John, and you know the rest is going to follow. Fat Farm's going to be right behind.
I got a pair of
Johnny
jeans.
And Nietzsche.
Nietzsche was big time.
Big time.
Johnny Blaze.
I was just thinking of that.
Johnny Blaze was trash. You dudes love Johnny Blaze.
I love Johnny Blaze.
Pelly Pell. I had a couple Pelly Pell jeans.
You're so trash about Johnny Blaze.
I don't know. I never liked the Blaze. I was
never
a big.
Good on you.
Never. I feel like they were like even huge for what huge was back then.
Yeah, they were.
Fucking.
You could fit like 5 dudes in a hood.
I was a Sean John, Fat Farm, and Nietzsche guy. Those are like my go-to 3. And then if you had a couple bucks left over, you would grab some Pelly Pell because it was cheap.
Right.
Oh yeah,
or you get the Co-Man jeans because it didn't like have the name on the outside.
Yeah.
That Pelly velour. Everybody had a Pelly velour.
Yeah, and then the Colorado boots instead of Timberlands.
I still got a velour. I just can't. I don't know my heart to get rid of it.
That's just so funny that stuff is right on the verge of being vintage clothing.
You know what I mean?
It looks like it's right on the verge of being back.
That's what I mean. Like every 20 years they say things come back around. So like Yogi's about to be the richest dude we know.
Oh, Yogi probably got a.
He has a warehouse full of.
He got all that shit for sure.
I helped him move. I know he does.
He gave me a bag of stuff when we helped him move. Didn't feed us or give us beer, but he gave me some jeans.
He gave you jeans from the store he stole from 27 years ago.
Road to the Super Bowl. Back on.
Yeah.
Here we go. These motherfuckers, they just won't go away.
They're gonna make the playoffs.
I don't. So no, they're
John Harbaugh
they got the,
single-handedly killing the Baltimore Ravens.
Just loves going for 2.
The first time I got it. The second time I think he was being a little stubborn.
You had to. If you're an analytics guy, you have to be an analytics guy. You can't pick and choose when you're going to be an analytics guy. If that's what you believe in and that's your coaching strategy, you have to stick to it. And this idiot's just giving away games.
And I'm going to tell you right now that if he wouldn't have went for 2 and they would have kicked the extra point and went into overtime and they would have lost in overtime, everyone would have said, if he would have went for 2,
that's what I mean.
You got to stick
do
with
it.
Dude, I think his quarterback let him down twice because first it was Lamar Jackson, next Andrews. Dude, my man Hollywood Brown was wide open in the back of that end zone. He was just standing there, like putting his hands up, like, "Please throw me the ball."
I don't know. I think Huntley's better than Lamar Jackson. I think I read
that's tough. Man,
I knew, but everyone knew this was going to start. But I mean, dude, I will give them credit for this. They find a dude like when they drafted someone who wasn't like the best available player. It was like quarterback. It was the most like Lamar Jackson.
Yeah,
he fit right into that fucking offense.
Fits well into the system. I feel like he throws better than him anyhow.
I do
except
agree
for
with.
the Hollywood Hollywood Brown in the back of the end zone with the game on the line.
Yeah, dude. I mean,
I love Hollywood.
I could have
Brown.
hit Hollywood Brown back here.
The Browns did Brown shit yesterday. They just gave away that fucking game. That was unbelievable.
Dude, I mean, they call you Moneyline Welsh. What do they call prop bet Zidell?
Yeah.
$5 for 1,200.
Dude,
That's a nice come
It's gonna be a good Christmas for old Z-Bird.
And what, last week you hit for
Z-Bird.
like $750, dude? You're killing it.
dude, life
I
is
borrow
good.
a couple bucks, dude.
Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, for you, not your dad. It was funny. My text was always like, "Don't tell my dad; I'll turn you into the IRS." So, like yesterday, I put in like a weird bet, a correct score. You have to pick the exact score. I did pick it. It was Raiders 16, Browns 14. Funny, but the craziest part about that was at the very end of the game. If you weren't watching it, dude comes up, kicks the field goal. And now it hits. I go fucking nuts. I'm jumping up and down. I'm screaming. My lady's like, I'm like, dude, I just won $1,200. She was like, oh, that's awesome. All of a sudden, I see the players aren't going to. They called a fucking timeout.
That was a bullshit time.
I'm like, what?
There was a couple, right?
Yeah. And I'm like, what? I'm like, wait, there's no way he's going to make his field goal. Because it already happened once early in the game. The dude kicked one, made it, timeout, missed it. I'm like, dude, I'm fucked. I went in the basement, couldn't even watch it, and I ran up the stairs, and I seen it. I just went nuts.
You know what? The second one, though, was like,
Second
It
one
was
nice.
perfect.
Yeah.
The first one was like, is it going to make
Had a
it?
little bit of draw too.
Yeah.
The first one. I don't know, man. The Steelers, they're hanging around. It's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, especially with everyone
With the
losing.
shit division we
What
had.
do we got? The Chiefs, the Bengals, and the Ravens.
Yeah.
Or Chiefs, Browns, Ravens.
No, the Browns
Chiefs,
is the last
Bengals.
game. It's their last game.
So
Browns are the last game?
Chiefs,
Yeah.
Ravens, Browns.
Yeah.
The Chiefs are COVID ridden.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Tyreek Hill, Travis Kelce, they're both out with the
see.
old COVID.
You'll take out. Yeah, we'll see you
Can
later.
they keep
fellas.
pushing that game back?
Yeah, that's what they were saying that they could. There's a chance they could push it back to Tuesday.
Well, it's what, a 4 o'clock Sunday afternoon game, I think? It's a late game.
That's
So
what
it's
it's
in
supposed to
KC.
be. Yeah.
Yeah, so they can make it a fucking Monday 5 o'clock
Right.
game. Then if it's not convenient enough, then they'll be like, you know what? We're gonna wait till.
Well, there's a
Tuesday.
game right now.
There's a game
There's
out.
two games.
Two games right
Yeah.
now.
Yep.
Yeah, so we'll see the fucking Browns. You see the Browns fan crying into his cell phone like a little bitch.
That dude, you
Like,
said
dude,
it.
what are you doing?
He's
Shut
Used
up,
to this
man.
by now.
Yeah, when you're used to it now, like, all right, if you're gonna go cry, go be a man and cry in the bathroom or hang yourself. Pick one. Don't turn on your fucking cell phone and fucking. I'm just too tough to be a Browns fan. Shut up, loser.
Yeah.
People have real problems. You're crying over the Cleveland Browns.
Yeah, I mean, you're an adult.
How empty is your life?
Yeah, I hope your fucking wife leaves.
Yeah.
Piece of scum.
Dude, what was with Big Ben sitting on them steps? Was he having like a moment?
Contemplating, John.
Was he having a moment?
You have to think things into existence. He's thinking Super Bowl run, one more year. He's probably sitting there like, I ain't ready to go anywhere, dude. I'm out here producing. Fucking, we're winning games. I don't have any line. They get me.
Dude, I think he's like, please just let this season be over. I can't believe we made it.
I
this
don't
far.
want to go into retirement as a quadriplegic.
I
Well,
think he was walking
the
down there
Steelers-
looking for pain medicine. Like, did I drop the bike here?
The Steelers don't like to play football in the first. They're not a first half. They don't like the first half. They're not a first half squad. They like to. So he's probably like, let's get to the second half here, and I'll turn it on. And that's what he does. And he's a winner. And he looks young. He looks spry. He looks ready to go. I don't know. He's getting chased. You guys are chasing him out of
One more
town.
year.
One more year, at least. Maybe a 3 to 4 year deal. Who knows? Z-Bird, you had a big weekend at the Pittsburgh Improv.
Yeah, that was Thursday night. It was fantastic. There was about 350 people there. It was a Greenfield heavy crowd too. There's probably about 60, 70 Greenfield people mixed in. Thanks for all the podcast people that came. Everyone that came out. It was fucking awesome. It really was. Like I think that was probably the most people I ever performed in front of. And the whole show went great. Everyone did good. It was fucking nuts. Like our boys were there. Like, like you had dudes like Bobby C in the crowd. You know what I mean? Like you had some real maniacs in there.
Some couple of lunatics.
Couple lunatics, couple strippers. There's a little bit of booty shaking on stage. Couple local moms getting up and showing their tits on stage.
I've seen that. That was something.
Yeah, I won't name drop it.
I mean, dude, you're in Homestead at the comedy show. It's time to get wild. If
Yeah.
you're not going to let loose, where are you supposed to let loose? Fuck, you're down the waterfront.
Right.
You're fucking, this is big city living.
I mean, when I seen that, I'm just like, dude, I know who that is. And then you just see all the people that we knew.
Was it Bear Titty?
No, it was Broad Titty, but it was like a 50-year-old, you know what I mean, broad titty. But it was but in moments of comedy shows, like, in my opinion, I love that kind of shit. Like, that dude Matt does a good job of, like, getting people up and getting them all fired up and to do shit that they probably wake up the next day like, fuck, I shouldn't have showed my tits. This person I don't think cared. You know, not...
Like I said, man, it's the waterfront.
Right.
That's what shit gets crazy in the waterfront.
Christmas time.
Yeah, you go to probably went to, who knows, P.F. Chang's before, had a couple Sakis. You're going, yeah, there's shit to do down there. It's jumping. The greatest place on earth, the waterfront.
It is, dude. The waterfront.
like
I tell you what,
yeah.
the waterfront Thursday night was fucking cracking. It was,
dude. It's the waterfront.
You couldn't even get in Permanis. I seen our boy Burns was in Permanis. He said, "I've been waiting here 25 minutes for one beer." He's like, "My boy's a comedian. I gotta go." No one gave a fuck.
No, that's good. What So the improv chomping at the bit to sign on Greenfield's Finest podcast for a live show. Now we have some negotiation time.
So we got some good news about that, and we promised we'd have some news. So we are going to be doing the Greenfield's Finest podcast, the official 100th episode, live at the Improv. Right now, we're just working on a date. Tentatively, it's anywhere between mid-February and mid-March, but we're definitely 100% doing it out there. As soon as we get it, we'll let you guys know. And please, once we do it, start grabbing tickets. Because like if we don't want it to be one of the things where we sell 17 tickets and then we're praying to God that everyone shows up at night. So
I won't fucking. Well, the podcast is over if nobody comes.
Right? Yeah.
That's a true final
You
episode.
want a fucking ultimatum? There it is. No podcast. No more podcasts.
Yeah. You want to decide to stay home that night and stay home, and guess what?
Yeah.
So what?
I'm gonna stay home every fucking Tuesday for the rest of my life. No, I'm just kidding. Keep listening.
Yeah.
We love our audience.
That was a joke, yeah. Maybe one day we could fucking start giving people
Yeah,
ultimatums.
yeah.
Like,
Today,
right now,
today.
Merry Christmas.
Dude, Councilman Welch is going over pretty well.
Yeah, we're getting a lot of vote for Jack action.
Back Jack hashtag was going pretty good. I'm getting people hitting me up on the side with like strategies. I don't know some details here, but I don't know. It's a lot less of a joke than it was last week.
So, like,
You looked pretty serious last week. I
Yeah,
didn't think you were
we thought you were serious.
Well, no,
We
I was
still do.
serious. Yeah, no, I mean I was half serious, but it was like it was part of it. Like who
Just
knows?
Testing the
dipping your
waters.
toe in the
That's
water to
it.
see what the reaction would
Feedback was good.
be. Yeah, I like the idea.
Yeah, no, I do too. I just get Laney Quigley.
That's the one who's, you know why?
She don't want to be first lady.
Who you guys were saying, first lady?
Not even a little bit.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you something. Fame scares these women. It does.
Yeah, I
Tell her
don't.
to quit being so selfish and share Jack with the city.
I mean, yeah, they need me.
They need you.
Fucking So yeah, we had some good feedback. I got some fucking people are talking about donating already. I'm like, take it easy. I just can't start taking money. I'm gonna be jammed up before I can even fucking announce anything.
5 years from now, people are like, whatever happened to you running for council?
Yeah,
Like,
what are you talking about?
$3,000.
Jack's taking favors already.
Yeah.
Yeah, promising people shit. Not me. I'm gonna run a pretty straight program. So Thursday night was great. Friday night back to reality a little bit, comedy wise.
Yeah, so I went to do a show up at Montroy Inn. There was about 11 people there. So I was going from like 370 to 11, but I really didn't care because like Joe Welsh was on the show with me. So we were like, all right, go up there, hang out with Joe. It'll be cool. We'll have a good time. Go up there. Things go good for me. Joe goes up. Things go good for Joe. Everything's fine. So the owner of the bar is like responsible for paying us. So he comes up to it. So the one dude who ran the show says, hey, the owner got something for you. He's giving you guys scratch-off tickets. At this point, I'm happy to get anything. Give me a scratch-off ticket. I'll be happy. So he has 6 scratch-off tickets in his hand. And tell me how fucked up this is. He's holding them in front of me and Joe. And he says this to me and Joe. After he'd already given this one girl, just gave her one. Didn't make her do
Was she
that.
comedian?
Yeah.
Funny.
Negative. So me and Joe, I'm just fucking being brutally honest here. That's the God's honest truth. So he's holding up the ticket from me and Joe, who both performed, both did well, and he tells me and Joe to pick a number. Now, I had a bad feeling right away about this. I'm like, Joe picks 5. Before I can even spit 4 out, I'm like, 4. He goes, you won to Joe. So I'm like, all right, well, what do you win? So Joe gets a scratch-off ticket. He takes the other 5, puts them in his pocket. Gives me nothing. Then he tells Joe, oh, you also won the other prize. What's the other prize? Oh, it's a fireman sweatshirt. I wonder if there's a little favoritism going on for the firemen.
Wait, so Joe got see when you told me this story, I didn't realize. So Joe got the fireman sweatshirt and the scratcher.
He got them both, and I got literally
You got a handshake.
That was the pay.
That was the pay. The pay was like the fireman sweatshirt wasn't.
Was it a brand new one?
It was a brand new one.
Okay.
From like it was like
another like a local firefighter.
Yeah, and the dude was like talking to Joe about fire. He was a fire.
This dude must have been a volley. He sounds like he was a volley. Volleys love big city firefighters.
So Joe was like, looked at me like, I feel like fucking shit. I'll split this ticket with you.
That was my question. I'd be fucking pissed if he didn't say he was going to split that.
So 99 out of 100 times, I'd be like, nah, dude. And then I was like, nah, okay. Well, yeah, we'll split this motherfucker. And then, like, Joe didn't win. And then, like, you know what I mean?
You ain't going to split that sweatshirt.
No. And then the girl who was on the show in the group text the next day, because we're in a group message on Facebook, says, hey, hit for $50 on the ticket. LOL, that was pretty cool. And then I wrote underneath, oh, that's awesome. For some reason, the owner decided that I didn't deserve to get anything for the show. I'm glad that you got a scratch-off ticket. I feel a lot better about that now. And then, like, people...
Seemed like there was a little... You might have been being a little sarcastic there.
Yeah, I was... If Salty was... Here's my thing. So let's say the end of the month. Here's my fucking comparison. I owe Verizon, and I owe fucking Duquesne Light. And they're at my door, and they're like, hey, Mike, they both provided a service. And I say to them, I said, okay, you guys pick a number. And Duquesne Light's like, well, 4. I'm like, okay, I'm going to pay you this month. Verizon, fuck you. You know what
Better
I mean?
luck next month, Verizon.
Yeah, like, you know
So
what?
he had extra tickets.
That's the thing that drove me fucking nuts. He put the other tickets in his pocket. The dude who ran the show is a buddy of mine who, like, felt bad, actually sent me a couple bucks. It was like, dude, I'm so sorry. Like, that was so embarrassing, blah, blah, blah. He's like, his dad, he drinks too much and shit like that. The thing was, like, I was at the bar. I was buying Mountain Dews. I was like, I think I even threw a 20 in the...
Free refills?
No! They were selling cans. So I'm like, dude, I'm there.
You probably had 3 or 4 dues then.
Dude, I had 4 dues, and then I threw a 20 into like the video poker, the thing where you shoot the fish.
Yeah.
So I'm like, you know what? I'll
boost up the economy.
So he
here.
made money on you.
Yeah, and Joe Welsh didn't even fucking buy a water there.
He's probably drinking soda water.
Yeah, so I'm like, I'm not mad at Joe. I'm like, dude, Joe deserved that lottery ticket, but I deserved one too. I'm like, I've never felt like that in my life. Like, I seriously wanted to lose my fucking mind.
Wait. What was the denomination of the fucking lottery ticket?
20s.
That's a good. Oh.
Oh, that's a slap.
They
in the
weren't
face
no-
there, pal.
They weren't no
Yeah,
dollars.
if someone's passing out $2
I thought it was
or
like
$5, you
fives,
can shove that up your ass.
Like, dude, but
They were-
give them all up.
Possibilities are unlimited, but
here's
it's
the
million.
There's
$500,000.
He had exact
100,000 a year.
right.
For life.
And there's an exact amount of for all the comedians. I'm like, why the fuck wouldn't you? Like, I went up there. I mean, dude, like,
Well, I'll tell you what happened. The dude had a pocket full of fucking scratchers at the beginning of the night. He had high hopes thinking he was going to sell out. 11 people showed up, and he's like, fuck, now I need to hit one of these.
I got to recoup my
Yeah,
losses.
I don't have any money. Yeah, this place is going under.
Why did I buy $20 tickets?
I need to hit a scratcher.
well, they sell the scratchers in there, so he literally went over to the machine and bought the scratchers out of there.
Oh.
So he had a scratcher machine in there.
There's a
more
lot
to
of
this.
There's like an
underlying-
onion.
Yeah,
You gotta
so-
peel this back.
The dude was telling me like he got a drinking problem. I was like, dude, I don't give a fuck how much someone drinks. Like, he's a fucking asshole. Dude.
Yeah, like I have a problem working
dude,
and not getting paid.
If you want, not even that. Dude, you didn't even have to give me anything. But to give the other comedians shit and not give me nothing, like I did something fucked up, and to make me and a good friend of mine play a fucking fake game so I can...
That's insane.
Yeah.
That reminds me, I got a story after this.
Yeah.
Yeah, but fuck. That's,
Like a
that's
fake-
the worst when you have to fucking play. Like, oh, you're going to make me dance
I'm
for my
40
dinner?
years old. I'm
Yeah,
40 years old.
Buy
Dude.
your own fucking scratcher.
Right, and then, but when he even said that, I thought he was joking when he was like, "Oh, you guys pick a number," because he had enough scratch-offs to give us both. But when Joe said 5, I was like 4. And okay, if you think about it statistically, I actually had a much better chance because I had 4 numbers. Joe only had 5, 6, 7. I had 1 through 4. He knew right
The
away.
odds were in your favor.
Right, and so the game was fixed. So you
Rigged.
know what? I will not be going back there. That's for sure. But the dude's a fucking, I got the story that he has a drinking problem, mental health.
Who doesn't?
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
grow up.
Yeah.
Yeah, who doesn't have? Yeah, of course. I knew that as soon as he didn't give me a scratch off. I said he has a fucking major
A
mental
drinking problem. Yeah, everybody in their late 30s does,
yeah,
cuss.
he's about to have a watch your
health.
back
He's-
problem.
He's about a 50. The thing was, I've been there before, and he's paid me and
About to
everything.
have a tire problem.
Yeah. Fucking
You're
great.
going to get shanked.
yeah. So I was just like, what the fuck, dude? But so Thursday, couldn't win any better. Played one of the best nights of my comedy life. Friday, got back to reality.
Sucked you right back to earth.
Comedy God slapped you back down.
Yeah, you ain't even getting paid tonight, cuz. How about that?
So when we were kids, DC fucking was going to Cedar Point, and he was only allowed to bring one friend. And like he told me he'd take me, but at the same time, he told Dino he was going to take Dino. And we were like, it was like me and Dino didn't talk to each other. And
Right.
we were like walking home, and he was like, yeah, I'm going to Cedar Point with Dee. So I was like, oh, I am too. And we were like, I thought he could only take one person. So me and Dino turned back around to get to the bottom of the situation. Like, who's going to Cedar Point here? It's a big deal, Cedar Point.
Yeah.
So fucking.
How old were you, if you want me?
Young, it's like 10 to 12,
Wow.
something like that.
That's a huge day.
But yeah, so fucking Dee's like, yeah, I fucked up. I thought I could bring two. He made some bullshit up. He thought he could bring two friends, yada, yada, yada.
Yeah.
Fucking turns out he could only bring one. And we're like, well, what's up, dude? Like, me and Dino
is it?
aren't trying to concede our ticket to Cedar Point. And this motherfucker made us like jump through hoops for like a weekend and put a point system on things that we did for him until it got to 5. So like I would like we were walking up the avenue, and he was like, dude, if you give me a pizza bagel, that's a half a point. I'm like, absolutely, here's a pizza bagel. Fucking, and he's like, hey, if you like do this for me, it's a half a point. So we were like doing these things for him, like all this shit for him, and then fucking Dino laid in a mud puddle for up to his like neck in a Don McGee, and for like a half a point. You know, dude, it was insane. And he has me and Dino ready to kill each other. Me and Dino are racing like assholes. You know what I mean? Just like it was unbelievable. Dino ended up winning from the mud puddle, I think, because I finally put my foot down. Like we were Don McGee. It fucking rained, and like I had to go somewhere. He's like, well, it's like tied up. Whoever lays in that mud puddle wins. And I'm like, dude, what? I'm like, we're like out. I'm
Terrible
not.
human being.
Dino just started taking off his clothes. Getting just laid right in the mud puddle. I was like, you're a fucking dickhead.
It'd been better if he wouldn't have
It's the
taken
worst
either one of
story I
you.
ever heard in my
He's
life.
like, yeah, two poor kids want to go to Cedar Point. Fucking dangling the carrot in front of them.
Dino wasn't letting that go.
No, fuck no.
He could have said, like, you go to Go Kogos and stab the Jamaican lady Gloria for a half a point. Next thing you know, Gloria's laying on the ground bleeding. Dino's like, got his bag packed, like, let's go.
Yeah.
She's like, what up on
He came back to the house at Cedar Point. He's like, fucking sucked. I slept on the floor fucking for 3 days. It was good. Hope you guys fall off the fucking raptor, you fucking losers. But yeah, that was whenever you like you can't when you put two friends against each other and like, hey, pick this for like some type of prize, especially like a scratch off at our age. That's insane. What a dickbag.
Right. At least he didn't make us do the 5
I hope he
points.
didn't hit on them other ones.
Yeah, I hope he lost. I hope they get their liquor license taken. So.
So we went to dinner on Thursday night. Me, Johnny, Eddie, Dave. That was it, and our ladies. So it was a good dinner. You know, Rico's, everybody having a bunch of drinks, having a fucking good time. Fucking, I wasn't drinking.
All right.
And I'm also a vegetarian, so like I had to order like pasta. So like my meal was significantly lower than everybody else's. When it's time to pay the tab, guess what? We're just splitting it 4 ways no matter what, dude. I was like, all right, I'll pay for old Johnny's fucking.
I was getting doubles all
8
night.
double vodkas, Tito's and sodas. Eddie's drinking fucking dirty martinis.
You're drinking water.
I'm drinking fucking 3 Diet Cokes.
You think they're giving them away for free?
No,
You got your own piece of peanut butter pie, didn't you?
I just so it came dessert time, and like they're like, oh, we're just gonna order like a bunch of dessert and split it. I was like, and I knew this the way we were paying the bill. I was like, I'll be having my own piece of peanut butter pie.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. And then I took down pretty much every other piece of dessert down there. That dessert was
To
fine.
try to make you.
I was starting recouping money. I'm gonna get
Like, you
fucked.
guys are hammered. I'm gonna get diabetes tonight.
Yeah, and I almost did. Fucking, I left there. I didn't fucking sleep for fucking 2 days. Dude, I'm so old. The waitress fucking, she was like, hey, do you want another Diet Coke? And I literally was about to say, like, yeah, I'm not driving. Like, to just like, like I had to stop myself. The old man joke. And I was just like, what the fuck, dude? I should just start chugging vodka. But no, it was funny. It was a good time. But yeah, I got screwed there. Leanie and Nikki knocked down a bottle of wine apiece, so that kind of like bumped me back up a little bit.
She picked up your slack for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard to keep.
Did you
score.
start hitting like Leanie? Come on, let's.
You don't gotta hit her. She'll go.
She got.
She's gonna go.
You don't gotta wind her up. She's
Nah, she'll get there. Getting a lot of Christmas cards. like a lot of families. I don't think I got anything from you guys though. You guys do Christmas cards this year?
Yeah, I did that at my house.
You didn't mail them out?
No, I didn't. No.
Rosa told me to bring it to you today so she could send money on the stamp.
I actually just picked them up from Walgreens today.
You plan on sending them out? It's a little late in the game.
It's a little late. I have them from last year, too. I don't think we sent them out last year.
So you get them every year and they just sit there. That seems like something. You want to save this for a gear grinder?
Maybe. People are like, wow, John, your kid's really aged. I'm like, yeah, I haven't sent you a card in 7 years.
You haven't seen them since
I have a
COVID.
new one.
But I paid Walgreens for them every year.
Yeah, you're like, oh, last time I sent you a card, I didn't have Josephine.
Yeah.
She's new here.
Yeah. Now she's 5.
So my question is, I mean, I always got a couple here and there being a bachelor, but now I live with a girl and it's combined. We got a fridge full of fucking like Christmas card pictures of kids and shit. Are you supposed to like acknowledge these Christmas cards? Like, hey, family looking great, thanks for the card, or is it just like what are these for?
That's a good question. This is my first year.
I don't mind.
Getting Christmas cards.
I don't mind it. I like to see people's kids, but like, why are we doing this? I mean, especially with like with Facebook and the Instagram and everything. I see your fucking kids.
I like.
They went out and they paid for the photos. I'll say took a nice picture with their own camera, which you can do, and get a nice picture. But yeah, that's about it. Just to keep up with people's kids.
I liked it. I'll be honest.
Yeah, no, I don't not like it.
I'm not used to. I never got any Christmas cards from
dude.
anybody.
I love the best is when like the mom still pulls a kid in when they're in their 20s.
Yeah,
I have a couple cousins. I still get their Christmas cards. I told the one at the Christmas party. I was like, I hope you guys take that picture until you're in your 40s.
Literally, Lainey just sent me this. There's like 3 36-year-olds in this picture that she just sent. There's fucking like I don't need to see these people.
That's one card.
I don't even like. I don't need to see your 36-year-old
Who's
sweater.
that, the Brady Bunch?
I don't know.
That's a lot of people, dude.
Yeah.
They all chip in on one card or what?
I don't know. I honestly don't know
That's
who that
4
is.
different families.
Dude, I'm like, 2 of these dudes are married.
Right.
You should have your own fucking cards.
And then if you're just sending like Christmas cards with no kids, like you as a couple and your dog.
Yeah.
Weird.
Yeah.
Maybe just don't send it.
Yeah.
You know? Save your $30.
Maybe it's just an Instagram post.
Yeah.
Rosa always gets the Christmas cards, like the one she sent out this year. You guys probably didn't get it because I doubt she mailed them. But she looks great. The girls look great. I look like a fucking crackhead, dude. My hair's all fucked up. I'm like, why would you send this picture of all the
because
fucking
whoever
pictures?
decides the picture is going to pick the
Yeah,
one
right.
that best looks best
like,
of themselves.
I get it. The sun was nice and soft on your face. Your features look great. I look like I just fucking came out of fucking Hazelwood smoking crack.
Joey's drunk again.
They didn't even tell you were taking a Christmas picture. You just started taking some random
I was
picture.
in Baltimore and we took a picture, and that's somehow my Christmas card now. Like,
After you were drinking for 3 days.
yeah, like I just pissed myself the night before, and now you took a fucking picture of me. Yeah,
I don't know. Yeah, I just noticed. I was like, man, I got a lot of people in these fridges. A lot of paper.
there's a lot of trees.
Well,
I like getting the mail.
You know what I like? I like the magnet. We need to go back to the magnet.
Yeah.
I don't like. I mean, the cards are fine, but like you give me the magnet, I'll slap that up. It'll be there all year
It'll
round.
hold shit up all
Yeah,
the
it'll hold
time.
shit. Now it's a fucking cluster F. I don't know why I didn't say fuck there. I just said F like a fucking weirdo.
We're a family-friendly podcast.
like a real pedophile. Fucking. So like now, like I can't hold him up. I'm running out of room, and I'm like, am I the loser? Like he's like tape him around the archway.
Yeah,
am I that asshole?
That's what I was gonna say. Because when there were cards before, you could stand it on your mantle. Now
Yeah.
it's just a single sheet of paper. Like, yeah, you need the magnet back.
Is my life so fucked that I'm fucking taping fucking cards up on a fucking like a hallway?
Yeah, alphabetically around the fucking
Is that how
doorway.
fucked
That's
I
how
am?
fast it happens, Jack. You all of a sudden you're wearing matching pajamas, taping.
Oh, I'm doing the matchup.
I know you are.
I'm doing it.
We
It's
all have.
fucking insane. I don't know what to do. It's just
No,
like,
you don't have to reply.
Not
to
much
them,
you can
though,
do, bud.
Yeah.
Not much you can do.
Yeah, well, your kids look great.
Kids are getting big, looking good.
Good job keeping them alive this year. Can't wait to see it.
Another year.
Yeah, can't wait to see them next year.
Shout out to Katarina. That's really the only card I got this year.
Yeah, I got Arena. I got a few.
You would have been on the list, Ebert. I just don't know if you're making it out in time.
Is it a postage problem?
It's a COVID, dude. You know what I mean?
It's a
supply
stuffing
chain's
the
all
envelope,
fucked up.
writing it out. I don't know, dude. It's not,
Supply
it's not a
chain
question
issues.
for me.
Dude, just
I didn't sign up for that,
Just
dude.
take a picture of the picture and just put it in like a major group chat, like Merry Christmas from the Rosado.
From everyone in your
That's
phone.
probably what's gonna have to be.
Yep. Here we are.
I'm gonna
Still
send. I'm gonna
here.
send you three 3 photos, and I got like 3 years worth of them.
Yeah, you might as well. They're sitting there.
The one Joanna's pregnant in.
Yeah, just like a timeline. That's cool. All right, take a little break here.
All right, everybody, we're going to take a quick commercial break. Man, the other day I went to the hunting supply store and I got a cooter detector and it goes beep, beep, beep. And I'm driving through the south side. Next thing I know, that thing starts going off like crazy. Beep, 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 beep. It took me right into 12 Whiskey Barbecue at 1222 East Carson Street. Man, that cooter detector is the best thing I ever bought. I ain't never seen so much cooter in my life. When I went in there, I couldn't believe my eyes. I never seen so much cooter. I went in there for the cooter, but then I looked at the menu and the food was delicious. Some of the best barbecue in the burg. Not only that, they had every drink I could ever think of. So 12 Whiskey Barbecues filled with cooter, barbecue, and good drinks at 1222 East Carson Street. Make sure you stop down if you like cooter, barbecue, and drinks. 10-4. Hey, what's going on, everybody? You're probably looking outside your house right now, and it probably looks nice. Well, maybe it looks like shit. If it looks like shit, call 412-521-9045, Rosado & Sons Landscaping. And guess what? We just don't do landscaping. That's right, folks. Do you have some concrete outside? It's looking weathered. Maybe your back deck looks like shit. Are you sick and tired of looking outside and seeing shit? Well, did you know that Rosado & Sons also does pressure washing too and free quotes? So call 412-521-9045. It's very affordable and reliable. Make sure this summer get all your projects done and call Rosado & Sons 412-521-9045. Don't hesitate. You'll be late. What's going on, everybody? It's almost that time of the year where you got to go get your sidewalks or your steps fixed. And I don't trust a lot of these idiots out here right now. I really don't. Thank goodness Giuseppe & Sons is in the area, and they're always on the job. If you're looking for any type of masonry work this season coming up, please call Giuseppe & Sons, 412-421-6711, and make sure you tell them Rocco sent you, huh? Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm the host of Greenfield's Finest Podcast, Michael Z. Bird Zidell, and I'm not joking around today because I'm looking for your sports cards, sports memorabilia, or silver coins. If you're in the market to buy, sell, or trade, please contact me at 724-732-1644. Maybe you have some old cards laying around, you don't know what to do with them. We'll come over your house, look at them, get them listed, and get some money in your pocket right away. 724-732-1644. No questions asked. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Greenfield's Finest Podcast. We're about to jump into Corn Dick of the Week. Moneyline. Who be Corn Dicking this week?
Big Corn Dick. Maybe Corn Dick of the Year. Passing Bill Peduto. This fucking kid is the absolute fucking worst. I can't tell you how many times they got tagged and sent this to me because it's not just me. We all hate him.
Yeah.
Jackson Mahomes, this fucking loser, goofy bastard, goes out to a bar/restaurant in KC on a Saturday night, busy night, shows up with a bunch of fucking people. He has to wait a little bit. And then they're like trying to get him a seat. He's pissed he has to get a seat. Service, I wasn't up to Jackson Mahomes fucking standards.
God
fucking
forbid.
idiot hops on his TikTok, Instagram, fucking trashes this bar restaurant. Which is like his TikTok and Instagram. There's like millions, I think. So
even people that hate him watch it.
Right, and I would imagine that's most of what's going on there. It's hate watching, but still, you're still hopping on and fucking crushing a small business after fucking COVID. They're still fucking the bar owner sends an email to him, and he screenshots the email. It's like, "Hey, Mr. Mahomes, hopes this finds you well. Notice you came to the restaurant the other night. We were very busy. Tried to do the best we could, but a person then just starts crushing him, starts talking shit on his ego. And if we survived COVID, we could survive
pandemic.
Pandemic. We could fucking survive your ego, and pretty much just destroy Jackson Mahomes in this email. It was great.
One thing he said he was like that I loved. He said we all weren't so blessed to be born into and here's the best part, into a family with such talented it was something else. People, but not including him in it. Talking about basically, his dad was a pro baseball player. His brother Mike and I was one of the best football players ever. He's fucking completely worthless. I mean, as a human being, he's just fucking
tits on a bull.
Dude, I'm just saying, like,
he would have been better off on a cum rag.
Yeah, like as a Frank DiNardo line, he told Stutch. He said the best part of you ran down your mother's leg. The best part of Jackson Mahomes definitely ran down his mother's leg. I mean, dude, he could have been like he could have just stayed in the background. Not everyone knew, because dude, think about some of the other superstars. We don't know who the fuck their brothers are.
No,
and it's supposed to be that way.
Right.
Listen, there was a way for him to do this.
Yeah,
This fucking goofy fuck in his head, he thinks he's the star. They're like on equal levels. He's fucking completely nuts. I mean, I don't want to say canceled because like
I love it. I love the insanity coming out of him. That's what I love.
Yeah, it's just like this kid got to go the way. He's the absolute fucking worst. I mean, in Kansas City, that's a big city, small town, dude. So like, if you act like an asshole to one place, that's gonna carry over. Like, you know what, dude? We don't even want you in here. So fucking beat it.
If
like,
we do, if somebody does one thing wrong, you're gonna try to.
If I owned a bar restaurant, like, no thanks, man. You're not welcome here.
He's such an easy person to hate because he just like puts that target on himself. Like you guys were saying, he has accomplished zero. His biggest claim to fame is his dad and his brother. You know, and he rides it like he's like a somebody. Like, dude,
if he would have just
fall
been,
back,
if he would have just been on TikTok and been cool and been humble and been a normal dude, he would have made a ton of money off fucking that shit. Which he probably does make money off it. For sure makes money off it. But like the ceiling for him, he is at it, dude.
That's what I mean.
I've never seen the internet doesn't agree on anything like altogether. There wasn't one fucking comment, and it was everybody agreeing on what a piece of shit this kid was. There wasn't one person sticking up and like, oh, in his defense, not one person on Twitter, which is the most ruthless place in America.
Yeah.
The world.
And I'm going to tell you one thing, too. If you look back through this season in football, I know this is going to sound like a crazy theory, but when Jackson Mahomes is in the fucking news for doing something stupid, the fucking Chiefs always lose. And I'm telling you, the Steelers are going to play the Chiefs. I would take the Steelers because this is probably by far his biggest distraction of the year.
Yeah, he dumped that water at the Cowboys game.
The Ravens game.
Yeah, whatever that was. And then he did something else super fucking dumb.
He danced on Sean Taylor's number.
There it is.
Now, here's the other thing. If he was a good dude and not a douchebag, and like that Sean Taylor thing would have happened, he could have probably got around it. Like, listen, man, I totally didn't mean disrespect. I got put over there. I didn't mean anything by it, and I apologize to the family. But because you're a fucking douchebag, people are watching everything you do just to hate it, including me. I watch it like, yeah, I hate you.
Yeah, he's the worst. I said this when he did the Sean Taylor shit. If I'm his brother, I don't let him go anywhere.
No.
Like, you're not coming anymore.
I'm cutting you off, dude.
Yeah, I'm not going to cut you off, but like your privileges of walking around these stadiums and like being my brother are over, dude. You're staying home.
But like I
you
said,
don't know how to fucking act.
He's in town acting like an asshole.
That's right.
He has like his own little entourage.
I'm sure he
trying
does.
to take over a bar and acting like a complete scumbag.
Well, you got to figure he's a leech, so the other people around him are just
Bigger
leeching
leeches,
off it.
yeah.
I mean,
leeching off the leech.
Could you imagine the losers that are fucking going out with Jackson Mahomes in
Right.
Kansas City?
The
like
fucking
the
nerds.
They just all TikTok. They don't talk to each other. They just TikTok the whole time. There's like 27 dudes just TikToking in a bar.
No one says a fucking thing.
He was
to
like,
each other.
Just fucking cameras in each other's faces like this fucking nonsense. Fucking losers. Lift the weight.
Oh, man.
Oh, what else we got? I lost my place here. Oh, I think we got a new superstar on our hands.
Yep.
Mayor-elect Ed Gainey. This bastard. He's not even in there yet. And he said he tested slightly positive for COVID.
Yeah.
Great.
Hey, Ed. It's a positive or negative, buddy.
I'm not a mathematician, but
It's
I'm
like
sure it's one or the other.
It's like a chick being pregnant. Fucking either she is or she
She's
ain't.
not kind of pregnant.
Andy Tenney said that one. Fucking like it is. I'm excited for Ed now.
Yeah.
I didn't know much about him, but if we're gonna get this type of gold before he's even in there, like him just saying completely stupid shit, man, am I excited for him. So I mean, keep it coming, Ed. He tested slightly positive for COVID.
That means he wants to party this weekend.
Yeah, we'll see. I'll probably instead of the 10 days, I'll do 3, and I'll be back out in the streets
By Friday.
Yeah, dude, it's just like, and like, it's not like he said this to his like boy. He's saying this to he's saying this to the press, the
like
media.
we're his kids. Like I lie to my kids all the time and tell them shit like that. Like, you can't do that as the mayor.
No. I mean,
top 10 dumb things that's been said this year.
Yeah, it's up there. Like, yeah. I mean, I'm just man, am I excited for this guy now? Just slightly. Yeah, no, I'm slightly.
You're talking about your colleague.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I mean, it's just. Do you think he said that and he was like, motherfucker, like,
no.
Or do you think like he thought like this is gonna fly over?
100%. He thought in my mind, I'm thinking he thought it was gonna fly over. He said, "I'm gonna mention it, but I'm gonna just like quickly." Yeah, it was slightly positive. Nothing.
And he just thought the media would take that as like, yeah, old Ed's just slightly positive.
Not a big deal.
No,
so he has to slightly quarantine for. Yeah. We'll make it 6 days.
There's no way he was like he thought about that and thought he fucked up. He was like, yeah. He still don't think he fucked
there's
up.
no way I'm missing that Christmas
He's had
party.
gain. Yeah.
Well, I think he gets sworn in like soon. So like he probably I wouldn't want to get sworn in as a mayor.
He's doing it over Zoom.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, they're probably gonna Zoom it now because I mean.
He's slightly positive.
Yeah, it's positive. Ed, you're positive, buddy.
Slightly positive, mostly negative.
Yep. Oh man, that was fucking. I couldn't believe it when I was reading. I was like, man, Peduto gave us a lot. I think Gainey's gonna give us more. LeBron James, part owner of the Pittsburgh Penguins, now rocking Penguin gear. I can't have LeBron in Pittsburgh.
No,
I don't want him. Don't need him. I can't have it, man.
So I seen someone posted they had a picture of LeBron wearing a jersey, and they were like, "Oh, great! Now he's ruining the Penguins."
A lot of people were loving it. See, a lot of people were loving it.
A lot of people were loving it.
I was seeing hate.
Yeah, I didn't. I mean, I seen a little bit of the hate. I was surprised about the love. He sucks.
I hate
LeBron.
I mean, LeBron James is like a cunt hair away from Jackson Mahomes. He's just like on the annoying level.
Right. Then we got to go to a Penguin game and see him in a luxury booth doing his thing.
And like I can't.
What if he brings Jackson Mahomes in, dude, to come to the Pens game?
To be the GM.
It's just like I don't.
Ed Gainey coaching the team.
What are you excited about? You're a LeBron guy, aren't you?
No, I'm not. I'm not even a basketball guy, but I collect cards and stuff. I mean, that's as far as I know LeBron. I'm not a LeBron fan.
Not a fan?
No. I
don't like a little Uzi Vert fan?
No. He ain't no little Uzi Vert. No, I don't. I mean, he comes off as. I don't like a lot of his stances on shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Seems very anti-American. That's what I get out of him. Maybe I'm wrong, but yeah, he's not my favorite person.
I think he's a scumbag myself.
Yeah, I just think he's a dork when it really comes. He just says corny shit. He makes me. He grinds my gears in the same way that Jackson Mahomes grinds.
Hey, listen,
my
you
gears.
can't put on glasses and pretend you're smart. Believe me, I've been trying for years.
Yeah, like weird shit of him like reading like the first page of the book. Like I think it's the Godfather book. Like every time there's like 15 pictures of him and he's always on the first page of it. Like, it's like, dude. What are you doing?
Get people
here,
thrown out of arenas for like not even really a good reason.
Yeah, it's just we can't. LeBron James ain't a Pittsburgh guy. He ain't gonna fit in.
No. He belongs out in L.A. And I'm sure that one game he came to, we're not going to see him in a lot more.
He does have some ties to another tie to Duquesne. Is his old high school basketball coach is Duquesne's basketball coach.
Oh, really?
I
think he bought him some, hooked him up with some shoes.
Really?
I do believe, yeah.
Well, he wasn't at. LeBron didn't go to a Penguin game. He just wore that
he just wore the
jersey.
Eric, hey, LeBron, guess what? You own a little bit of the Penguins now, bud.
He probably because
you sure he didn't go to a game?
Yeah,
because I thought there was people there. I'm like, it wasn't a Lemieux jersey; it was a James jersey.
Yeah, no,
he probably will at some point.
Yeah, I think he wore that jersey to a hoop game.
I got you
to his hoop game.
All right.
Tory Lanez. I almost put this guy brother in arms here. Tory Lanez, rapper, singer, got some bangers. Him and one night. Him, Meg Thee Stallion, and one of the Jenner, I think Kylie Jenner, were like hanging out.
Yeah,
they were all swimming, having some drinks, and I seen like the IG live like video before, so they were like fucked up. Fucking Tory Lanez ended up fucking pulling out a gun, and he fucking ends up shooting Meg Thee Stallion.
Yeah, I heard that. Yeah.
Caught her in her like foot or some shit like that. But this just came out because they're in court this week. And they said when he was shooting the shots at her feet, he was yelling, "Dance, bitch, dance!"
That's a brother in arms.
Like an old Western.
Yeah, it's like, man, if you're going to shoot somebody in her foot, I mean, you got to yell that.
He pulled the spider on him.
He pulled the spider on him.
You chose a couple of spider.
He said, what do you do? I'm a good shot.
I mean, how do you keep a straight face in that courtroom? Like, one rapper shoots another rapper, and they're yelling, "Dance, bitch,
what's the
dance."
charges? He couldn't just pay her off? Like,
I don't think she snitched. I think the state actually,
Is it
proceeded
criminal?
with
It's
that.
criminal proceedings.
I believe so, yeah. But dance, bitch, dance.
I mean, that's just such an old Western move right there.
That's
You know,
hilarious,
I just picture
dude.
like an old saloon, you know what I mean, pulling out the revolver. Dance,
That'd
dance.
be, yeah, it's unbelievable. That'd be so fucked up. If you're shooting at someone's feet, yelling at them to dance, you're having a night.
Yeah, they were on one.
Johnny, you sent me this one. This was crazy. Whole Foods is throwing away thousands of dollars worth of perfectly good food every night. It was a lot of food, man.
Dude, a lot of unexpired food.
Unopened, like perfectly packaged, beautiful looking food.
I can tell you this. So 20 years ago, I was living in a homeless shelter, and we used to get like there was a Shop and Save right around the corner, and they used to give the homeless shelter boxes and boxes of stuff that like just went bad, but it wasn't
Still
bad.
good, yeah.
Yeah. So there, and Pittsburgh has places, and I'm not saying, but every city, every area has somewhere to fucking take it, and you can like donate the food. The problem with it is though, there started to be lawsuits because like homeless people would like get sick off the food or whatever. But like that's where the legality part comes in. They're not allowed to donate it because of that, because like people can come back on them for lawsuits. But this shit's not even expired, so like I don't know what the fuck.
But dude, you should have to like sign a waiver. Like, dude, I'm giving you food, but you can't sue me.
But I know, but now you're talking like now it's too much.
Right.
Yeah,
If they could
Too
just
much of
drop
a hassle
if you
to
could
throw
just-
away. If you could just drop the food off. I remember like Shop and Save, they couldn't give. Here's what happened with Shop and Save: they were bringing pies up, dropping off the pies and cakes and everything like that. Homeless dudes were taking the pies, cakes, running them up through the corner and selling them on the street for $2 or $3. They're like, dude, these fucking homeless dudes are selling our day old pies.
Some day olds. There's got to be a better. There's got to be a better way to like
Agreed.
just not piss away like all this food.
It was a lot.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. Yeah,
Like I said, you can't take it far. It's not like you're gonna go sell it.
no good deed goes unpunished.
Yeah, right.
Absolutely.
So yeah, man, yeah.
As councilman, I'm just.
Yeah, I'll figure that
We'll
out.
figure that
We'll
out.
put it
Put it
on
on the
we'll
list.
put it on the list. You know, I mean, we got to get elected first here, John. This guy, Florida man, of course. Florida, what a state.
They're definitely the biggest state for news.
Banned from United for wearing a thong over his face as a mask
In protest.
in protest.
That's actually pretty funny.
It's
Yeah.
pretty
Kind of clever, pretty funny.
but the only reason he's not in a brother in arms, there's places where you got to act normal, and an airplane is one of them.
Because you're fucking over
You're
130 people sitting next to you. Yeah.
because you want to be a dickhead. You had a couple Mai Tais at the fucking TGI Fridays.
You're being slightly an asshole.
Yeah, like no one wants to wear the mask, dickbag. Get the thong off your fucking face.
Yeah, I got to
But-
be in Dallas in 3 hours.
Sure.
But
Yeah.
we would have got a laugh out of it.
Yeah, as long as they got him off the plane quick. Like,
Right.
okay,
If he
dickbag.
wasn't on my flight and like,
Right.
I'm sitting across the gate laughing, hardy har har. Get him the fuck out
If
of
you're
here.
sitting on the plane, I fucking hate that.
That's
strangle
So that's what I mean. This guy, did he have a mask on, got on the plane, popped off his normal mask, and put on his thong mask? Like, you know, because they probably wouldn't have let him walk on the plane in
You
a
don't
thong
think?
mask. No, probably not.
I mean, the thong could probably.
I mean, what's
It wasn't
cover it. That
wasn't
wasn't
covered,
covered,
I
I
think.
think.
No, it
I
wasn't
mean,
covered.
it was a little thong. I mean,
It's a thong.
It covered up like this
His
much.
nose.
His nose,
Yeah.
barely.
Oh, good for him.
Yeah, I mean the front of it though.
His mustache was sticking.
Did he have Did he have the line like going up his forehead like the thong part?
He had it on in such an awkward way.
Yeah, he didn't- I think the guy had a couple drinks.
Oh, he should have put it on upside down and had it like a mohawk of thong.
Yeah, it's just that the only problem is like you just have to be a normal person on an airplane.
There's some places where you got to put all of it aside and let's just
Yep,
get along.
Let's just
Yeah.
we got to get to point A. Nobody wants to be here.
I don't want your shoes off, let alone.
No,
Right,
no,
right.
Don't
that
get me
drives
started
me
on that.
Fucking nuts, dude. Like you're not in your living room, bro. Put your fucking shoes
Put
back
your
on.
dogs away.
Walking up and down the aisle and shit.
That's
Come
too
on,
much.
Dude. You know how
It's too
gross
much.
that floor is?
Got to keep your dogs away. World's hottest mom on a double date with her 20-something daughter. Do you think so? This mom, she's an absolute like rocket.
I couldn't tell who was who.
You could.
Yeah,
I was. yeah.
honestly couldn't tell who was who either. I mean, you look at it; it takes a minute to
Right,
figure out
right.
who's who. She's a smoke. She's going on double dates with her daughter because everybody thinks they're sisters. They look like sisters. They look like friends. They look like sisters. Do you think it's weird for the mom to go on a double date with her daughter?
Not when she's that hot. 'Cause
Yeah,
it's
but
not,
is
it,
she trying to like recapture her youth or something?
it doesn't
Like, what's
matter. Like if I'm 20, say her daughter is in her early 20s. If I'm in her early 20s,
old's the mom?
and the mom got to be, I think 43.
She looks like she's 24.
Yeah, so imagine like situation. You're a 20-year-old dude dating this chick, and you're like, "Hey, dude, my girl's mom's feeling you. You're like 24. She wants to come out with us." in the dude's eyes, you're like, it's not weird at all. I'm like, absolutely.
Dudes will be lining up for that.
How's
Right.
the daughter,
She's an older
How's the
chick.
daughter feel about it?
That would
Yeah.
get like that would she probably, but the daughter's a
A
rocket
rocket,
too. So
But
but,
like, what's she gonna talk about? Hey, mom, did you blow my friend Billy later? You know,
There was.
Like I heard Steve has a huge dick.
I don't want to go too far, but there was a mother-daughter combo before that was like they would go out in Pittsburgh, a couple of them. So this isn't the first time this has ever happened.
Is this a Pittsburgh local story?
No.
no, these chicks aren't Pittsburgh.
They're
chicks.
California.
Yeah,
the
they're-
Z-Bird story is.
yeah, I mean, bring it up. Talk about it.
Nah,
Come on. Let's hear about it. Who are these? I don't know who you're talking about.
I think you do.
I think-
We'll send it there.
well, that mother-daughter combo was not this mother-daughter combo.
I know it wasn't, but I'm just saying they're not like. So in my mind, like them seeing them hanging out. Now I think about especially when it gets to be late at night and the party's really going, then it becomes weird. To go out to dinner together, hang out, have a couple drinks, I don't think it's weird.
Yeah, if you're like fucking in front of each other,
But
that's
if you guys
that's
are
a little
eating that
strange.
ecstasy and getting finger banged on the same couch, you know what I mean?
It's getting a little weird.
You know how many
Dude,
dudes are like, I'm trying to bang them both.
when you're
Well,
that
who is? Every dude in the world would.
yeah.
when you're that hot, weirdness kind of goes out the window.
Yeah.
When hot people are doing stuff, it's like, oh man, that's cool. That's some hot
Right,
stuff going on.
right.
If this is four or like two like mother dog like mutants,
Yeah.
Honey,
you're like,
Boo
what
Boo
is
and her
wrong
daughter.
with you? Yeah, put them in a cage.
She's like, pass me my Virginia Slims, motherfucker. She's like, quit smoking on my squares, Ma. You're right, dude. Hotness.
Yeah,
takes
hotness takes a lot of weird out, man. You get a lot.
It trumps everything,
You can get
man.
a lot away with a lot more stuff when you're hot.
Yeah, ugly people can't get away
If
with
it was
shit
like
that.
if it was the mutant from Kogo's and her mom, you know what I mean? They're like, hey, we'll meet you over at Subway. You're like, you cook all the ranch, motherfucking mom. You crazy?
I would burn Subway down. I'd lock the doors and burn it.
Oh, dude,
Like
if I
burn
see,
Greenfield down.
if I see
the
them in
the
there,
whole neighborhood's fucking tainted. It gotta go.
You gotta go.
if I went in there and seen one of my boys finger banging them mutants,
Jeez,
I'd be like, I'll take that cold cut trio to go.
this might be part of the scrubbing we have to do when council time comes around.
I mean, we just speak the truth on here, you know.
That's it. Kim Jong Un.
You're his biggest. That's your dude.
I like
I'm the
him,
one
dude,
who's
yeah.
You're King Jong
Ooh,
Un.
Kim Jong Un's #1 fan. Look, so Kim Jong Un, he's been in power for 10 years. So he's to honor King Jong. He wants everybody not to laugh.
What's his dad? It's the anniversary
It's
of his
the
dad passing.
Oh, is that what it is?
That's why
okay.
I can't laugh.
Well, I guess. Oh, okay. I thought. I guess if his dad passed, it's still the anniversary
Right.
of him being
Same thing, yeah.
Same thing. But yeah, no buying food. He doesn't want anybody buying any food for 10 days.
There is no food in North Korea.
No laughing. Can't laugh.
Oh man.
Nobody's birthdays don't matter.
We're gonna have to put this one out late then.
And then no drinking.
No funerals either for other
No
people.
funerals.
Nobody can die.
Which I see.
Well, no, they can die.
They
but
can
you just can't
die.
have a funeral for them.
Yeah, you
Right.
just gotta put them in the back.
That's
There's
reasonable.
going to be a
Put
lot.
them on ice for 10
Wait,
days.
wasn't it like 2 weeks ago he said nobody could wear leather jackets?
Yeah, that's because they were stealing his stilo.
Yeah,
Sweet
that
Stilo
makes
Brown.
sense.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty harsh. I mean, he's definitely a ruthless.
But if you were a dictator, dude, I'd make all kind of fucking weird ass laws too, just to see how how many people got to get killed before people start following. it.
No, I don't think he would. This dude, he's completely ruthless, dude. I mean, this is the funny
Oh, he's
stuff.
bananas,
This
yeah.
is the funnier stuff that he does. Like he's the starving the nation
Yeah.
is like the
And
terrible.
killing his uncle
yeah,
is not a great
killing
thing.
his own family to take over power.
He
It's like,
does do like a lot of weird shit that's like
He
kind of
does,
funny.
but
though.
is this shit true? Like, you know what I mean? Nobody's like,
Dude, you're not so over there. They're not even allowed to have any type of media or anything.
Right.
Everything goes.
I
through
know,
the-
I
the
understand
verification
that.
of it, I don't know.
that's what
Right.
I mean. So like, this is my point. So they're not allowed to have any type of media or anything like that. But somehow we get leaked these stories of these crazy shit
Right.
this crazy bastard's doing once a month.
Well, somebody might be.
Or do you think he's leaking it and be like, hey, I need to get on that podcast again. I need America talking about me. Let's make some crazy mandates up.
Greenfield Finest podcast.
Oh, I don't know. Was that racist? I'm a little racist.
Maybe just a touch, slightly. It was slightly racist.
But yeah, King Jong, he's ruthless, man. He don't play games. He don't like fun. He doesn't like other people having fun. That's for sure.
wants to have fun.
He wants to have fun, but he don't laugh.
All I keep thinking about is that movie, The Interview. You ever see that? Where he's like, he's like jamming the Kelly Clarkson the whole time or whatever.
That really wasn't him playing in that.
What? Brother in Arms, dude. This video I watched 100 times. Dad gets a new pair of socks, and he couldn't be more excited about it. Like he was like, "These are beautiful socks. I've been looking for socks. This is the greatest day of his life." And it just goes to show, dads get so fucked.
Yeah.
Like this man was generally, they weren't poor. It wasn't anything like that. This dude was just a regular old dad. He found a pair of socks that he liked, and he couldn't be more happy. His wife was like, Amazon. He's like, Amazon. Oh my God, I could take those ones back from Macy's. I'm just like, this is it. This is me looking back like this is your future. This is my future. I'm gonna be all fucking jazzed up over a pair of fucking socks. And like, dude, they weren't some razzle dazzle socks. They were your normal pull up.
Nice tubers, feel good.
I hate to tell you, it comes a lot quicker than you think, pal.
Dude, I'll tell you what. Married with Children, like if you watch the beginning of it,
Yeah.
and like watch this, it's very, very like similar, like
It's reality.
to what happens.
The dad totally gets shit on.
He just is like money's flying out everywhere. Then he got holes in his socks, and he's like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah.
Al didn't even have underwear.
Yeah, right. He had like 2 pairs with holes in them.
I don't know. This guy's general reaction. I mean, it's one of the better TikToks I've ever seen. He was just, and his wife is in the background. She's excited for the socks, and it's just like, man, you got to figure out something to do, pal.
He was like, that beats
need
us.
a
What's
hobby.
he going to do next? He got me these fantastic socks.
Dude,
Pick up a golf club or
I
something.
like people that like can appreciate a gift and like can like look like they're generally happy. I can't.
You can't.
I'm like not a good
You're
dude.
a bad faker.
I'm not even a bad faker. Even if you give me something nice, dude, I'm just like don't know how to react and feel kind of uncomfortable.
Oh, it's awkward.
You know what
yeah,
I mean?
receiving gifts. I don't like receiving
Like,
gifts.
my kids are good at that. Like you could give them a fucking orange in their stocking, and they'd be like,
Right.
"Oh my God," which makes you feel
Which is
great.
good. They
Yeah,
should
it's
be.
awesome.
They should be grateful
Right.
for
But
everything.
as an adult, it's
no,
very
I'm-
hard to give that same fucking
Yeah.
excitement.
Just in general, like Johanna, I could give her anything, and she'd be like, "Oh my," you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm like, "You could give me like a gold necklace." I'm like, "Yeah, thanks."
You know what? Yeah, I'll be. Oh, thanks. This is nice.
Yeah.
But I don't know what to do with it after it's in my hands. You know what I mean?
Like,
Once
I don't
you
wanna
have the
just
gift,
throw the
yeah,
gifts
like
to the
okay,
side.
like you just turn and put it down. It's just like I don't know. I
Like yeah, because you like you gotta.
It makes me uncomfortable.
You
Like
gotta
to
show
have people-
affection after, like or like emotion and affection. I'm not good at either.
Roosevelt,
Yeah.
I knew you didn't fucking like it. I hate it. You ruined my Christmas.
Oh,
And she
dude,
goes crying.
Dude, my mom's cried many Christmas, dude. When you put the shirt up over your face and you just sit there like, what the fuck?
Come on, Johnny, let everybody see what you got.
I think the best gifts though are the ones that aren't surprised. Like every year now, like my girlfriend, like, what do you want for Christmas? And I know what I'm getting, so it's not a huge surprise. But I love the gift. Like one year, she got me a PlayStation 4, and I was like super fucking happy to get it. But like when people get me the surprise gift, it's never what I really wanted. Like I've never gotten, except when I was a kid, I got a Nintendo one time. But other than that, like I've never opened something like. Be like, fuck, this is.
Yeah, I can't think in my head like what my best gift ever was. You know what I mean? Because like I don't.
When I was a kid, shit like that could get you. Like if you got a remote control car when you were a kid or some shit. But
Yeah.
once you turn like a certain age, there's not much that wows you.
My Aunt Patty got me the Vanilla Ice tape back in the day.
That was
I swear
huge.
to God, I think I was the happiest I've ever been over a gift.
That was a
And
pretty
that was a
cool-
single tape. You know what I mean?
was the
just-
cassette?
It was a cassette
Was
tape.
it the
Single.
was it the explicit kind with the
Yeah,
parental advisor?
dude, I just remember.
Oh, shit.
You're
a bad motherfucker.
I am a bad motherfucker. But yeah, I remember being super duper pumped over that. So I honestly think like that was probably the best gift I ever got. Aunt Patty coming through with the ice baby.
I mean, I could see being that age, you getting that gift, listen to that 1,000 times. You're like, well, how's the whole tape? I don't know. I only got the ice.
Yeah, you only had like the
Well, the
back.
rest of that tape was terrible.
But
You
yeah,
had one song on the B side of your
What was
single.
that other song?
There was one more, and it's not gonna pop in my head. But that was it.
yeah.
It was fucking terrible. Where we at here? Oh, the rampaging monkeys killed 250 dogs in India as a revenge massacre. So there's these like, are these wild dogs or I guess there's like a fair amount of like dogs just running around India.
Yeah.
They killed one of these rampaging monkeys, and the monkeys came back deep 250 or with a fucking like
Are
pod.
these gangs you're talking
250 monkeys?
No, not 250 monkeys. The monkeys came back with their squad, and they've been picking off these dogs. They killed 250 of these dogs that killed the monkey. So they don't know
They
which.
sent a hit squad out.
Dude, they're taking out the whole species.
Yeah.
which is great.
There's a lot of wild, like over there. I watched a video on this.
Hey, we're the monkeys.
Like over there, like people will like put food out for them, but it's not like their dog. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like the little
they're
village.
wild,
Yeah, like they don't claim them. So like there'll be dogs running around all hours of the night.
They got feral dogs running around there.
Absolutely.
And like I guess they ripped one of these monkeys up, and the monkey was
Weren't having
and
it.
that one monkey saw it, and they went and told the rest of the monkeys. And
Dude, what
it's
if
on.
you just had like a gang of monkeys? Like, listen, dude.
I don't want a problem with rampaging
yeah.
They're
monkeys.
so much stronger than humans.
I
They
see
don't
that
rip
dude
you
cut me
apart.
off in traffic.
You're
Get
thinking.
'em. You're thinking like
gorillas,
these are little monkeys.
monkeys.
These are real like little.
Little spider monkeys.
Yeah.
Capuchin monkeys.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that'd be cool to have.
But they got vendettas.
Yeah.
vendettas.
And they can communicate.
They got teardrops on their eyes and shit.
Like
Yeah, I
little
mean,
monkey
if
gangs running around
nobody
India.
knew like you were controlling monkeys and like everybody got
Yeah.
a problem with getting ripped apart of monkeys, like
Right.
whoops.
Like,
Yeah.
like another killing in Pittsburgh.
I got a little village of monkeys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like, dude, you hear it? There's like 4 people yesterday's didn't laugh at any of Shuley's jokes. They all got killed by wild monkeys.
Yeah, the monkeys ran in there and took it over. Yeah, I don't want no any problems. If I knew somebody had rampage monkeys, I'd be like, I'm good, man.
Yeah. I wanna
be your friend.
I'll be your friend.
Yeah,
But I don't even want to see those monkeys. I don't want to accidentally like kick one or step on one's tail. Now you got a problem that you can't handle.
Right, because if they all show up at yesterday's at one time, you got a problem.
Big problem.
Unless
Yeah.
they were paying the cover to see the jokes.
Speaking of a squad sticking together, Ice Cream Man dies, and then it's his funeral. Everybody shows up with their ice cream truck. So like Ice Cream Man dies, like 50 other ice cream
All the
men
good
show up,
humors came out.
and like in his funeral procession, it was him in his hearse, and then like 50 or 60 ice cream trucks. That's fucking sweet.
Yeah, that was
You're a
pretty
legend in the ice cream game.
That's what I mean.
obviously.
You must have been the plug.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
fucking-
you had them nutty buddies on the cheek.
for sure. You had to be. I mean, or you had, or you put all these guys on in their ice cream
Where's
trucks.
there
you know?
such a community of like ice cream people to stick together like that?
Indiana.
Oh,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
No, I made that up. I don't know where.
That would be like somewhere, like
Yeah, somewhere. Yeah, this guy had to be like
I was
the
thinking,
man.
like, man, Indiana must
I
really
thought
love their ice
when
cream.
I seen it, I thought the first place I thought it would have all those trucks was New York. Because I'm like, dude, think about.
The New York people, they ain't doing that. They're not good people. That's why I thought like it maybe like in Indiana, I could see them doing some shit.
It's a
like
wholesome
that. Yeah, more
community.
wholesome. Yeah, New York's ruthless. They don't give a fuck about ice cream, man. Next man up.
They'll steal your truck.
What do we got here? This is gross, but also kind of hot. 90-Day Fiance lady is making $50,000 a week selling her farts in a glass jar.
I heard that.
So she's farting in a glass jar, and then people are buying.
Did you
for
see her?
She's
Yeah.
hot.
I mean, she's like hot, but
She's
ain't-
old.
I'm
She
not
ain't-
buying farts off her.
Nah.
Yeah,
Why
like
farts?
that mom and daughter combo.
I'd have bought
Buy
her
their
farts.
farts.
No, yeah, I could.
I'd be like, let me get a little bit of mom and then a
Yeah,
scoop of,
yeah.
scoop of the daughter.
Same jar, please.
Yeah, let me mix them together.
Two girls, one jar.
Yeah, dude, let me get all. Addie will come home. I'll just be sucking farts out of
is that a reverse booth?
Yeah, that might be.
Or-
That might be.
so if you're
That's a
huff,
foob.
if you're gonna huff these farts, if you got a fart jar,
Yeah.
how are you gonna do a little bit at a time, or are you just gonna open it all up and take it all in?
I'd put it in the freezer for a little bit. You know what I mean? I'd freeze it.
You want a cold fart?
A nice cold fart after
See,
work.
I think I think the hot fart would be better.
There might be, you know what I mean? A nice cold fart, just a little fart. Like, get a little fart, put it
Tighten
back
it back
on.
up.
Yeah,
Like, don't you fucking leave that jar
We're
open.
talking. That's a lot of money for that fart. If we're talking about the mom and daughter farts, if I'm buying their farts, like I want to hang on to as
How
long
much
as
per
possible.
fart?
Dude, she's making $50,000 a
But
week.
how much per fart jar?
I think it's $50 a fart jar.
How much is she fucking farting?
Look, she said
That's
that
what I
she,
mean. That's a
listen,
lot of
she
farts.
Said that
That's
she,
1,000 farts.
She made like she has like a special diet. She eats
High
before she
fiber.
starts making fucking fart jars.
A lot of beans.
Yeah, she has like beans. She's like 2 beef and bean burritos.
Yeah, like all right, today I ate kind of healthy. These are a little cheaper.
she's vegan farts.
Yeah, and then like the Taco Bell farts. They're up
Yeah.
there. They're going
They're
for
$75
they're going
a jar.
100 jars of Taco Bell farts.
Dude, I got a great.
She's like, I got a Nacho
I could see you
Grande.
buying fart jars.
No, if I ever make it big, I'll buy that mom's farts. But dude, I got a great fart story. So we were kids. I think I told this on here before, but this is a perfect time to tell it again. Jason Davis, our buddy, was having a sleepover. We were 11 years old, and everyone farted in this coffee can, and we put it in his freezer. And we thought it was so funny. So there was a dude there named Bill Faribaugh. Davis was like, I'm gonna cut a hole in this, put a straw in it, and if you suck the fart out, I'll give you $5. So we were all like Lester was there, and Lester was like, do it, dude, do it. Lester pretended like he was gonna do it, and then he was like, no, I'll do it. So cuts the hole in it, sucks the fart out. Like there's like 10 different farts in there. Starts gagging.
Too many farts.
Then starts gagging on the like he
That
like
room, the guys.
Yeah.
He
A belly full of connocellas.
yeah, it was a bunch of 12-year-olds just farting in a can. He huffed like a half a straw, and then Davis was like, "No, it's not enough fart. You didn't." He's like, "That's only $1 worth of farts." So then he sucks down pretty much like half a can of farts. I can't see it, but we're thinking like a half a can of farts, and then we're like, "Dude, that's good enough." He goes to Davis like, all right, where's my $5? He's like, I'm not fucking giving you my money, you fucking fart sucker.
That's a life ruiner, dude.
Yeah, I mean,
imagine if cameras were around back then and you had that.
Viral.
That would have been viral. Us farting in a can, a dude sucking out the farts, and then not getting paid
I don't
for
know,
it.
dude. If there was cameras around, the one time we were at your house and one of your ex-girlfriends was started talking, and you jumped on the couch and you farted like right in her mouth while she's mid-sentence.
You know what? You know what? She deserved it.
that's the best part of having a girlfriend is farting on.
Dude,
her.
her like hair blew back.
It was like she was like her cheeks are like.
You know, I think we heard enough of her that night. It was time to shut her mouth.
Oh, that was fucking terrible.
I would never do that to my girlfriend today, but back in, man, yeah, I'll fart right on your fucking head.
Forehead.
Yeah.
You nasty.
I mean, I might have drank 16 or 17 beers.
Dude, it
that
was like
night.
the biggest trumpet fart I've ever
Oh,
heard.
it was beautiful.
Yeah. Oh, you know what I mean? I should have fucking, you know what I mean, packaged that thing up. I could go, what, $6 for it?
That's a vintage fart by now. You could have got.
That's
fucking
what I'm
twice
saying.
as much.
How
If you
you
put
put the fart in the freezer, it can stay.
That was
stay
an old
good forever.
That was
That's
an old English fart. You
that's
could have farted that right
yeah.
back in that old English
A
bottle.
beast ice fart.
Oh.
A red dog fart.
Yeah.
Some original.
Dude,
Some
yeah, with the
dirty
chase
O.
with the dirty O on top. How long do you think a fart stays good in a jar?
If you put it in the freezer, long.
Slightly longer
I
than
don't
out.
think-
Have you bought one of these?
Yeah.
But I remember as a kid us farting in coffee cans for some reason. It was like a big thing, and then like opening them on people, and they would smell like after like a day or two. I don't know if they like. I've never bought a fart on the internet with a smoking hot chick, kept it in the freezer, and see how it held up.
Yeah.
But I'm saying
You're
probably
just going off the theory everything holds up better in the freezer.
that's where I'm
Right,
yeah.
but when you buy these farts, they ship them with, what is that? The
Ice.
dry
Dry
ice.
ice.
Yeah.
so that makes
No, I have no idea. I'm just
My school of thought is like the harder the fart, the stinkier the fart is. Like if you're in the farts, you're gonna want a stinky fart.
right, and I think one thing too though with the heat, it'll make it. If there's nowhere for it to go, if it's an airtight thing, it could probably hang for a while.
But the cold air makes the air thin.
You're right, Rosado. So my whole theory could be wrong. So you might
Yeah.
want to put
Well,
that.
no, you're compressing it, dude. Then when you let that come to room temperature, you got a brand new fart all over.
You might
again.
want to put that motherfucker by it in the winter and let it out in the summer.
We need a real we need a real sicko to test this out for us and get back
Was
to
it
us.
$50?
Yeah, we should. I mean, I got 10, but I'm not huffing the fart. We'll give the fart. I actually know the perfect person would love to suck that fart.
I got a fart sucker in mind too.
Probably the same guy.
No doubt. There's not a doubt in my mind that it is. Oh fuck.
And he'll give it a review and everything.
Yep. Barstool Penn Gaming signed number one high school player Travis Hunter. Deal was worth millions. So now we got high school kids getting signed by Barstool and fucking gambling sites for millions of dollars. And Deion Sanders, this kid was supposed to go to Florida State. Deion flipped him to go to Jackson State too. This is like a major. So Deion got Barstool. Deion works for Barstool.
Yeah.
They do a documentary every season, pretty much a 24/7 Hard Knocks type deal. So Deion, so you get the number one recruit. He's the star of the next season with Deion. Showtime. Showtime.
It is showtime.
Again, so Barstool is going to make their money off advertisements right back because they're going to have this documentary. This kid's fucking exposure is going to go through the roof.
Sure.
And he's a millionaire by the time he even takes a snap, not in the pros, in college.
But not only that, but it's a historically black
It's a
university,
one AA school, right? It's not
Yeah,
even.
yeah. It's not,
So they're bringing a ton of money to that.
They're bringing a
fucking school.
ton
It's
of
the fir-
yeah.
It's the first time that a non-Division I school ever got like the number one recruit in the country. I think it's a great thing. Good for that dude for getting paid. Good for fucking Deion for getting in with Barstool. That deal don't happen if Barstool's not involved.
No, I mean that's where the money comes from.
And I think that was so smart on Deion. Now that everything changed, I think you're going to see dude, like a lot of smaller schools, they're tied in with companies. They're able to like get some money on the table. Why wouldn't kids go there? What kid would pass up that instant money? You can't.
Who would want to hang out with Deion Sanders all the time?
Right, he's the fucking man.
And Florida State, man.
He
Man, did they fuck up.
They wouldn't give him the job.
They didn't want the job. All the Florida State fans are crying the blues, burning the Deion jersey. Like, shut the fuck up.
Did you hear what Nick said? I thought Nick Saban had the best thing to say because they were like, well, Nick, you know him pretty good. You do commercials for him. What do you think about it? He was like, to be honest, I couldn't be happier for him. He's like, Deion's a good guy. He's a good human being. He's a good coach. He's going to be a good mentor to this kid. He was like, that's what happens. Like, there's people that I've gotten that people said things about me. I think the kid made a good choice, and I hope nothing but the best for him.
That's a good.
And
thing
the kid's
to
a
say.
corner
That's
too, right?
And that's what I mean. You're going with the prime time.
Yeah, right.
I mean, come on.
Who's better to learn from?
I hope nothing but the best. I hope his kid fucking ends up a Steeler in 4 years.
Yeah, no, it sounds like he made a good choice. Yeah, I mean, you are missing that big time, those big, huge games playing in front of 100,000 people, but you're also getting the notoriety, and you're also getting like the documentary that comes with it and the fucking media wagon.
Who's ever talked about Jackson State until this whole before series of events? You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, right.
So he's gonna have they're going to draw a crowd just because of all this
they're
hype.
selling out. Yeah, the hype's there. They're selling out their games.
I think they have like 25.
I mean, maybe the level of competition he's going to go against before he goes to the NFL could be a factor. But if he trains,
he's been, like we said, he's to be learning from Deion Sanders too. So I mean, that ain't
not a bad teacher.
Meant to put this on last week's episode. I couldn't leave it off this week. It's a kind of an older story now, but like Nancy Reagan was the throat goat. Nancy Reagan sucked the best wiener in Hollywood back in the day, dude.
According
to
Paramount. Everyone to Paramount.
Yeah, so she was like when she used to get on
she don't look like a head monster.
Head monster.
Good for her.
Super head.
That's why Ronnie picked her up, dude.
Yeah.
He was an old actor.
First lady.
Yeah,
he was an actor. There's a picture of fucking her dancing with Frank Sinatra and like Ronnie. They were married already. He's trying to break up, and Frank was like, "Dude, this is everybody's." Yeah.
I've been there before you.
Yeah, right. We like this is the throat goat, dude. Get out of here, Ronnie Reagan. They're fucking turning old Nancy and the hoe into a housewife. This is these are everybody's smokers here.
Dude, Frank's like, hey guys, this is the guy that married her.
Yeah, what an idiot.
She said, just say no to drugs, but say yes to cock.
Yeah, you can't smoke drugs if you're sucking dick.
It's very true.
Yeah.
But yeah, I had to mention that. I think this like took over Twitter for like a whole weekend last weekend, and it was just it's just when Twitter's at its best.
It was, and the whole thing started over Madonna coming out saying something, and then someone else compared Madonna at 63 with Nancy Reagan at 64, and then people chimed in like, you know nothing about Nancy Reagan.
Yeah.
Like back in her day when she was an actress, she was smoking cobs out in the parking lot. Like it was like notorious, and that's when they called them.
Was she hot though when she was young?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
She's seen more dicks.
I didn't see this great
So like they were trying to pretty much like slut shame Madonna because Madonna had these like sexy pictures. Madonna still looks great too at her age.
Like 65,
63.
And they were like, oh, she needs to be more wholesome like Nancy Reagan. Not whoever tweeted this, not knowing old Nancy Reagan was the throat goat.
Seen more dicks in an airport urinal, you know what I mean?
Oh, that's great.
Could you imagine old you're just like a Nancy Reagan's like grandkid or whatever, and like you're just on Twitter for the day, and next thing you know,
like,
it's all these stories about your grandma fucking blowing everybody in Hollywood.
Yeah.
I'd bang Nancy.
Yeah. I mean, I'd definitely take a smoker.
Of course.
How would that make? If let's just put us in that situation. What if you're on Twitter and you find out your grandma? My grandma's gone, and I hear she was the throat goat back in the day. Does it affect you?
I'd rather not hear that.
Right.
I'd be like, don't you drag my grandmother's name through the mud. Like I'd be furious.
I think I just put my phone away for the weekend.
Yeah.
Let this blow over.
Because the more you say shit, the more it's coming.
I mean, your boys are screenshotting shit. They're saying everything. It's a tough weekend.
Yeah,
my
you gotta let that go.
See, my grandmother, something like that would bother me if someone said about my mom. Like if they said about my grandma, I'd be fucking pissed.
Yeah,
I don't know
absolutely.
if I'd be like, I don't think I'd be like.
Something you don't want to hear.
Yeah, but I would just be like, imagine being in their shoes, you know.
I'd be like, man, is that where my talent comes
or,
from?
I mean, this is a more liberating time because they're like the granddaughter, whatever. Like, go, grandma, go. You know what
dudes
I mean?
are hitting up their granddaughters. Did you learn anything from her? from Nancy.
Probably did.
Yeah.
Apple don't fall far from the tree on most of that stuff, Z-Bird. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That girl got talent.
So we got a relationship story. Am I the asshole? We have a roommate situation going on. 2 girls live together, both in relationships. Keep the sex stuff in their bedroom usually. You know, they're pretty cool about like, hey, like if you're gonna go bang in your room, keep the common area open.
Bang free,
which is reasonable.
It's absolutely reasonable.
It's reasonable. So this girl and her boyfriend are asleep in bed, or she thinks they're asleep in bed. The other couple's out in the living room watching a movie. She recently started giving her boyfriend rim jobs. She really likes giving a nice rim job.
Not the throat.
Is she a Reagan?
She's the fucking.
She's a tongue bun.
So, one thing leads to another. They get
He's
excited.
getting his root grease.
They get excited.
You got him bent up like a pretzel.
The dude's bent over the couch. She's on.
Oh, you went old school.
They went old school.
Oh, dude, you gotta go legs behind the ears. Man. Be a gentleman about it.
You want to look her in the eye when she does
Yeah, like you piece of shit.
There's gonna be a lot of scrubbing if Jack's ever gonna make it into fucking city council.
So she said she needed to make a move to get a better angle because she's really into this. So the dude's completely bent over. She's on the couch, fucking like on all fours, but like off the couch. Roommate opens the door. She thought they were sleeping. Like, oh my god, on her fucking couch. Now the roommate like left, won't even talk to her, being a real bitch about the situation.
About the root grease.
About the root greasing on their mutual couch.
What was she more mad about? The style of the root greasing, or that it would happen in the living room?
Living room.
Yeah, I think the living room.
You gotta get over that.
You do. Shit happens. I'd rather not see you look.
Shit happens on her chin.
Yeah. I'd rather not walk in and you're greasing your fucking boyfriend's butt.
Your head's up your boyfriend's fucking boofhole.
Yeah.
Up his boofhole.
Ain't the girl's chicken?
She got a mouthful of butthole.
She's huffing. I was trying to get his farts out.
She's like,
From the source. She got right to the source.
She said fart in my mouth.
I think you wake up the next day like, hey, dude, sorry about that. It got away from us.
Right.
Shit happens.
Yeah, it happens. Say like a drunken night happens.
Like
you don't
Stephanie,
go directly to your bedroom.
shit got really weird last night.
Cuddling on the couch starts. One thing leads to another. You're bent over the couch getting your root grease.
Right.
It happens to everybody.
It's a Saturday night.
It's a tale as old as time.
Exactly.
Literally.
Thank God I don't have roommates. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, that's fucking.
That's probably because her boyfriend's asking for some root grease.
Does she have a mom?
Yeah, Rosario might have brought up the best point because she probably came into the room like, you're not going to believe what they're doing. She's out there greasing his fucking root.
Dude.
And he's just so jelly.
He jumped on the bed like
I've always wanted to try that.
He's like, we'll show them.
He's like, you don't say, huh?
He ran out of that couch faster than the motherfucker. Like, get over here and huff my farts, baby.
So, yeah, I mean, listen, get over it. Take yourself so serious.
It's the 2020s.
Did she pay her half of the rent?
It's a little
Yeah.
little butt grease that never hurt anybody.
Yeah, cover your half of the rent and grease some root.
All right, let's move on. Make a nice, easy transition here. Christmas movie draft. Nothing like Greenfield's Finest podcast going about fucking grease and buttholes.
Smoothest transitions ever.
Now we're gonna have a little. We haven't done a draft in a long time.
No, we haven't. We actually did it. Every year we're going to do this draft.
I don't know. Yeah, we definitely did it last year, right?
Yeah, but so what?
Who remembers?
Not me.
Not me.
I don't even remember what we talked about last week.
So we're gonna do we're just gonna pick 3 Christmas movie drafts. Keep track of your own here because
Okay.
I don't have a pen on me.
Okay.
So Johnny, we'll let you go first. We'll go Johnny to me, back around. Well, we won't do the snake. We'll do Johnny to me, back to Johnny. We'll
Like this.
Go around the circle.
go around the circle.
That's
Yeah,
fine.
we won't do back-to-back picks.
Yeah.
Oh, Todd's ready. He got his notebook out. His
You got a
pen
pen?
ready.
Thanks, Todd.
All right, nice.
Best producer in the business, Todd
Ever.
DeFazia.
Johnny, go ahead. Favorite
Christmas vacation.
Yeah.
That's an easy.
overrated.
Not.
What?
It's great every time.
Overrated.
I'll laugh at it every time I watch it.
Yeah, I gotta agree with Rizal. That's a classic.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with that. I actually, like 2 years ago, I was in Texas and we rented a whole movie theater just to watch that fucking movie. Great time.
Dude, the soundtrack is good. I mean, Uncle Eddie's a legend in it, dude.
Yeah.
When he got the built-in turtleneck shirt on.
That's the
Dude, it took me like 10 times watching to catch on to that. Like,
the shirt. It was just a
There is,
turtleneck.
just
yeah,
the neck,
there is little things in that movie where
Subtle.
like you're just like, oh, wow, this is pretty fucking funny. The sled riding scene is like, it's unbelievable. I love that. But yeah, I don't know.
I
Everybody,
mean, obviously the best is when he's like, "Shader's full."
yeah, right.
That's good. And the dog's snot is like disgusting, you know. Just, I mean, Uncle Eddie definitely like is like the key.
He makes it,
the
yeah.
linchpin to the movie, but the whole thing gets me in the spirit.
When the tree catches on
Yeah,
fire, the grandpa, or the uncle, fucking,
The neighbors, like
We're
the
gonna be
neighbors
the
are like
jolliest
dicks.
sons of
Yeah,
bitches
the
this side of the
Jell-O
funny
mold.
farm.
Yeah, no, I mean,
Good movie.
it is good. I haven't seen it yet this year.
I watched it probably 17 times.
Really?
Your kids love it.
My kids love it. I don't even know if I should be letting them watching it, but I do.
What's it on TBS?
No, I mean, I watched a Blu-ray. I probably bought it on Verizon 17 times because they're thieves.
You
but
can't find the Blu-ray, so you
Yeah.
You just gotta keep
I've
renting
done
it.
that.
I'm too lazy to get up and keep looking.
So I'll pay the $2.99 to
Yeah.
watch it. I've done the same.
Or they gouge this time of season because, you know, it's Christmas.
$7.99.
Yep.
Dr. Schultz, what do you got?
All right, dude. I gotta go with Home Alone because my kids watch it like
That's a good
twice a day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Home Alone.
Home Alone's a good Christmas movie.
I'd rather watch Home Alone than Christmas Vacation.
I wouldn't
That's
go
my
that far. I
opinion.
mean, the thing is, though, I'm saturated with it because my kids fucking love it. Like my kids will be like, "Keep the change, you filthy animal." You know, and it's hilarious.
A
to
whole
them.
cheese pizza just for
Just
me.
for me. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, no, I'm a big Home Alone guy.
Oh, dude,
The
Maria.
logistics of Home Alone, don't get me started, but like,
Right. It's
Yeah.
I
Right,
mean,
don't touch the movie.
yeah.
Dude, Maria keeps calling everybody in the house lazy and incompetent or whatever.
You're what the French call
Yeah.
les incompetents. That's pretty funny.
That's just like the fuck.
Better than a filthy animal.
Yeah.
That's what my daughter calls everybody filthy animal. She's like, "You get your ugly, yellow, no good keister off my property." I'm like, "You don't even know what a keister is."
Dude, when I was young and I seen that in the movie theater for the first
So,
time,
same.
I thought it was the best movie ever made.
Yeah.
Same.
I
It
think I
holds
probably
up.
went to-
It holds up well.
Me and my dad probably went to go see it 3 times.
Yeah, I remember seeing that, thinking it was great. I remember seeing Billy Madison, obviously a little later in life there, a couple years later.
Did we all
Billy-
cut school to go to that one?
I don't.
Or was
I,
that-
I don't
that
think
was
I was in high
Waterboy.
school yet. Yeah,
Waterboy,
that was
yeah,
Waterboy.
Waterboy.
But yeah, Home Alone still holds up.
Yeah.
Like most movies. That's not true. A lot of '80s movies are still good.
Yeah.
But yeah, Home Alone's a good pick. Bird,
I'm going to go Christmas Story.
Christmas Story.
That's
Yeah.
a classic. You
Yeah.
can't go
I
wrong.
watch it
also
every-
haven't seen that this
Christmas
season.
Eve is when most times we
24-hour
all
loop.
I wish they would put it on like before that because
So do I.
then you keep catching it at the end and you know what I mean. I like to sit down and watch the beginning and the end to get it all.
Right, because what you'll do is it'll be Christmas Eve. You'll start watching. It'll be the middle. You'll watch for like 20 minutes, change it, come back. You know what I mean. 3
See,
hours.
I don't mind that because I've seen the thing so many
But
fucking
there's so many
times.
good parts. Like when you come back, you'll catch like one good part. Like when it
Right.
says "Oh fudge," my daughter's actually at church that had like a pair of broken glasses that said "Oh fudge." You know,
But there's
that's pretty good.
the dad is by far that like I love the dad in that
Yeah.
movie. You know what I mean? The dad makes that movie from when the Bumpersons fucking dogs come in.
The mom's a kook.
Yeah,
Yeah.
She was in other movies in the 80s, and I like it was on one of them weird fucking rabbit holes when you like fall into it. And she was fucking pretty hot.
Ralphie and
She was
Vince
selling
Vaughn,
farts.
are best friends.
Are they really?
If you watch like Vince
Yeah,
Vaughn,
I've seen that.
Yeah.
Ralphie's in Vince Vaughn
Ralphie
movies.
looks exactly the same as he did.
I think I like Googled it the one time. Like that kid looks just like Ralphie, and it turns out like Vince Vaughn's best friend, Ralphie from the Christmas Story.
That's how he got in the breakup and all
Dude.
the other ones.
Yeah, he's in all that shit.
I still don't know what the hell Ovaltine is.
It was like Nesquik, but it was healthy.
Is it?
Yeah, it was like
I get it though.
It was
I
like
get
an Ensure or
Make
like
sure
a
you- make sure you
Carnation
Yeah,
Instant
it
breakfast.
Yeah.
Carnation Instant Breakfast.
Yeah.
That's what I used to drink that shit. Oh, it was
Gross.
it was just protein powder before protein powder.
Well, yeah, it was like
Yeah,
It was a diet. What do you call it? Meal replacement.
Meal
or
replacement.
some
I
shit
think
like that.
my doctor told my mom for me to drink it because I was like lactose.
I was- yeah.
Oh, it was
You were
fucking-
drinking Ovaltine.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, I'm assuming Ovaltine was.
That's
the
why
same
I was a
exact
fat
shit.
kid.
Yeah, right. Just fucking put all kinds of weird water weight on. I'm going Bad Santa. I fucking love Bad Santa.
That's a good. I had that on my list. Actually.
Bad
That's a
Santa
good one.
fucking. Bad Santa will stop me in my tracks and I'll sit down and watch it, dude.
That's-
It fucking
yeah.
cracks me the fuck up.
It's great.
It's just
I've never watched it from start to finish.
really.
So you gotta
it's
treat
fucking-
yourself.
Yeah, it is fucking hilarious.
Not for
I like
the
that
kids.
chick. I think that chick's pretty
Yeah,
hot.
The
in it,
chick's
dude.
hot. Billy
Yeah.
Bob Thornton's unbelievable. Bernie Mac, dude.
Dude, the midget. When
Yeah.
Bernie Mac tells the midget he'll fit him in his ass,
Yeah.
one of the funniest lines ever.
Yeah, him and then John, what's his name? He's dead too.
John, the dude who was on Trading or Three's Company.
Three's Company.
Oh, John Ritter.
John Ritter.
John Ritter,
Yeah, Bernie Mac's just like peeling these oranges. Like it's just there's just funny ass parts in that fucking
That's a
movie. It
good
cracks
movie.
me the fuck up. I love Bad Santa. Johnny, what do you got?
I like Jim Carrey's The Grinch.
Yeah,
Okay.
That's good.
I don't necessarily like The Grinch, but like that acting performance,
He played it
is
to
just
a
like
T.
literally
best
unbelievable.
performance
it's,
of all.
it's unbelievable. So
He's
yeah,
good at
I'm
those
glad you
weird
took it because I didn't want to
fucking
take it, but we also couldn't leave it off the list. I don't know if I've watched that all the way through, to be honest with you. Though.
You never watched that all the way through?
You don't have
I-
kids
I-
though, dude.
I
Like,
never
did
either.
that's
It's good.
That's a staple.
Is it good?
It's good, and you could be an adult, and there's like a lot of adult humor in it.
Like,
Is
yeah,
there?
there's
Yeah.
jokes that like the kids don't get, but it's for
Yeah,
us.
some of the stuff
Yeah.
you're just like, dude, Jim Carrey's just a sick maniac.
Oh yeah, when he's like screaming in the girl's face and everything, he just does a very good acting job with that whole movie.
He looks. I mean, yeah, he looked. The
Dude,
makeup's unbelievable.
They said his makeup was like torture to put on. It took like 2 hours to do.
Yeah,
Every
Dang,
day. That's nuts.
That would suck.
What do you got?
But I'm sure he got paid a little.
All right,
pretty
dude,
penny for that.
This is like an older one. You remember the movie Scrooged?
I had that on.
Scrooge.
I had that.
That's a good-
I also had
that's
Scrooge
a
on
good
my
That
list.
was my third.
Yeah.
I didn't think I would take it.
I fucking love Scrooge.
That's a good movie.
Scrooge
It's
is
a good
also one of them. I would like if it's
When
on,
you're
I'm
young,
stopping.
yeah. When you were younger, it was
It's
like
dark.
kind of weird, but now it's like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
this is
it-
pretty fucking
It's
hilarious.
a dark. I mean, Bill Murray's fucking.
Bill Murray's
great.
classic.
It was
Yeah.
just on the other day.
The only sucky part is when they find that dude like dead in the when he's like in the fucking.
It's dark.
Yeah.
but it's also
It's
like
good,
funny.
it's
But
good.
it's a good flick. I
It's a
love
good one.
Scrooge. Zebra, what do you got?
Dude, I'm gonna go with one. I guarantee you people, but this has always been a Christmas movie to me. Gremlins.
Gremlins, absolutely a Christmas movie. That was
Yeah.
his gift for Christmas.
Yeah,
For fuck's sake.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Gremlins because that's
That's the original. That's the first.
the
one.
OG
Yeah,
Gremlin.
that's a good one.
Yeah.
Ralph Macchio.
Dude,
Yeah.
that's a movie I need to revisit that I haven't seen.
I
I
haven't
just
seen
watched it the other day. That's what made me think.
I honestly don't think I've seen Gremlins since I've been a kid.
Oh, really? I watched it, and like the one chick's in it who was in Fast Times at Ridgemont High, who showed her boobies.
Those are
Yeah.
nice cans,
Phoebe
man.
Cates, yeah, that was a scene that many of boys have masturbated to.
Those are top tier cans.
Those
Yeah.
were some of the probably the best teats back in the '80s.
Oh, dude, I wonder what she looks like now.
I don't remember seeing
I'd
that
buy
as a
some
kid.
farts.
I
I was
feel
gonna
like-
say, would you buy it for it?
I don't remember seeing that as a kid because I think we were too young. But I remember like coming back, like as an adult, I remember seeing like, whoa, check out those
Well,
tits.
that's a nice
Yeah,
record.
yeah.
Like I'll sell my mogwai for those.
I'm going Just Friends. Just Friends is a top tier Christmas movie, dude.
Is that with Sandra Bullock?
No, Just Friends with Ryan Reynolds. He's Anna Faris is in it. She's out of her mind. She's like a pop star.
Yeah,
He's like a
okay.
wreck exec. He goes back to his hometown to win back his old girl. Dude, it is
like Ryan
unbelievable.
Reynolds.
Dude, I mean, we're talking about
He-
he's a handsome
Yeah,
man.
he's a good
but
actor.
it is. I watched that twice already this Christmas season, dude. I love Just Friends.
What was the first one you said?
Bad Santa.
Okay,
So I'm off to a hot
I'm
start
trying to-
here.
I'm trying to make sure.
Alrighty.
You guys don't like Just Friends?
I do
I
like
can't
Just
even
Friends.
tell you what it
Yeah,
is.
I've seen it before. Addie loves that.
When he's always, I swear.
Yeah.
Yeah, that got me going.
Great song, by the way.
Yeah,
I know every word to that.
that's everybody. That was everybody's.
Who doesn't? If you had a
Boyfriend,
crush on a
girlfriend
girl
song
in
when
the
they were
90s,
12.
that was your
Man.
song, bro.
Some slow dancing went down to that, huh? some hand,
Rubbish.
a lot of boner rubbing. Some hands start wandering. It was man, what a time to be alive. But yeah, Just Friends, unbelievable flick. I don't think it gets the justice it deserves when it comes to Christmas flicks.
No, it don't.
I'm gonna have to go check it out. I can't recall how that one goes.
It's a good one. Johnny, last pick.
All right. See, I don't know if I should go with like an actual movie or like one like.
What's in your heart? What do you want to
Follow
watch?
your heart.
If you had to watch, if you had to watch a movie tonight, left. What
But
would
if
you
I
watch?
get like a classical Christmas movie, I would have to say Rudolph the Red-Nosed
With
Reindeer.
the claymation one?
With the claymation.
That's a
With
great
the
one.
abominable snowman.
Yeah,
That's one of my favorites as a
What's
child.
the dude's
for sure.
name?
Cornelius. You call him
Yeah.
Cornelius.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then the dude's a dentist, but he's an elf.
Yeah, that's
Gets
a
fucking
weird one.
picked on. It's great. You got the misfit fucking toys. Dude,
You
it's
watch it
awesome.
when you're older, you're like, this is a little bit.
Like, whoever wrote this is on acid.
I could get through that one.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind taking some shrooms and watching that one.
That would do the trick.
Yeah.
That would do the trick.
Rudolph's, he's getting a little frisky with the other reindeer. Who's
He's talking. He's like he did a fucking big gangster coke all night. He had his stuffy nose, and then
We were talking about Rudolph last week. Rudolph's gay, right? That's what.
When were we talking about this?
What podcast were you on?
Well, we were talking about Rudolph when we were scared. Like,
No way.
You don't think Rudolph's gay? You don't think that's why the other?
he was banging a
Dude,
chick. Bro.
they were like in love.
Oh, I forgot
It was like
about
daughter's
that.
son or daughter
Yeah,
or some shit.
yeah. Okay, you're right.
He was
Jeez.
getting
I
his root cream.
That's the
I
explanation.
always thought like that's why like, the other reindeer wouldn't let him join and play
No.
reindeer games.
They were homophobic.
They were roommates.
Yeah,
Rudolph the homophobic.
Oh, you thought it was like a
reindeer.
cover for that.
yeah. I thought it was. Yeah, I literally forgot about. I completely
Way
forgot.
too deep into that.
Yeah,
Were you eating the fucking omega 8s or whatever?
I haven't seen it in a long
Delta
time,
8s,
but I
dude.
remember like thinking I probably like seen a tweet and like thought that was fucking real. And
Yeah, I believe everything Twitter says.
yeah.
It was on Twitter.
Sholey, what do you got?
All right, so this one, it's not a classic one at all. I just seen it the other day and I had to put it on the list. Harold and Kumar's Christmas Story.
I seen that the other day. It wasn't bad.
For the best, the only reason I put it on is because there's one line where Neil Patrick Harris is acting like he's gay, right? Well, I mean, he's gay in real life, but he's acting like he's gay in the movie, and he's just doing it to like coos hound bitches, right? And she was like, "Oh," he like tried to make out this girl. She's like, "I thought you were gay." He was like, "Yeah, I am gay for that pussy." And as soon as I heard that, I was like, "This is going on the fucking list."
Yeah, those movies are great because Neil Patrick Harris was just out of control.
He made the whole fucking movie.
He does great.
He was hilarious in that. He was like, dude, I learned this maneuver from Clay Aiken. He's the biggest coos hound I've ever met.
And I feel like that was like right before like his big comeback too. You know what I mean? It was like right around that.
He's
you like
fucking
totally
hilarious.
forgot about him, and he was just out of his mind in those movies. And
Dude, when
then
he was like playing
How
the
I Met Your
whole
Mother
gay
and shit.
card and being a coos hound, like I'm like,
Gay
you
for-
are a great actor, my friend.
Method acting.
Yes, method acting. He had to go to whorehouses for 2 months.
Zebra, what do you got?
Dude, 4 Christmases.
All right, you just
That's a
made-
good one. But
yeah.
Vince Vaughn and what's her
Yeah.
name? Yeah,
So
that's
that,
a good one.
That was it was gonna be my pick. Four Christmases is great, dude.
I love that movie.
When
When he
he-
gets choked out.
By his brother.
Yeah, when he
His
gets
name's
choked out.
Orlando.
When he goes up and he has to, they're in the Christmas play and he's playing Joseph. That's fucking
He
unbelievable.
takes it so serious.
Dude.
I
That
love
reminds
it.
me of you right there,
Yeah,
Jack. Like,
yeah,
like
he-
come on, keep up with me.
He's like, someone has to clothe this baby. He just keeps sucking. He kills it. I love that fucking flick.
That's a good-
That's the best part.
That's an
Yeah.
underrated movie, though. Like, that's
It
not a
is.
huge movie out there. That's a
that
good
should
one.
be on a lot more during Christmas
I
time
agree.
too.
I agree.
This you guys might not even know what this is. It's Trapped in Paradise. It's Nicolas
I
Cage.
do know that. There's 3 brothers.
There's 3 brothers.
Great movie.
Bank robbery. Nicolas Cage gets his brothers out of jail.
I see
And they
this.
got
John
sticky
Lovitz
fingers. Yeah, John Lovitz and
Dana
Dana
Carvey. That's a
Dude,
fucking all-star cast right there,
it's
my
an
friend.
unbelievable fucking. And it's just really has not. It's just Christmas time in the
They
movie.
got caught in the
Yeah.
town during Christmas. But
Yeah,
that's a great movie.
dude. It's funny fucking shit, dude.
I had that on
That's
my
another
list.
one that will stop me, and I'll be all right, dude. Trapped in Paradise. Is
You
on
never
fucking-
see that on.
Hardly ever. Dude.
Yeah, that's a good one.
You can catch it on like AMC, like every once in a while. All right, Johnny, Christmas Vacation, Home Alone, or wait, shit. Fuck me here, Todd. Oh, you went in rounds. I see what you did here. I see what you did. Risotto, first round, Christmas Vacation. Then he took the Grinch, and then the Claymation Rudolph. You really stuck to the classics here.
I was gonna say Trading Places.
He's a
Oh,
simple
you
man.
fucking- I had trading plate. I actually have trading places
Yeah.
written down first. I was like, yeah. I had.
When Winthorpe's walking all drunk,
Yeah.
he pulls out the ham instead of the gun.
That should be on the list.
I don't
tries
think,
to
I don't
shoot
think I've ever
himself.
seen Trading Places.
What? With Eddie Murphy?
I don't think
And Dan
I,
Aykroyd?
That might be the one.
I don't think I've ever seen it like all the way through.
You got to watch it.
Trading Places.
Dude, come
yeah.
over to my house tonight.
Smoke some weed and watch Trading Places.
Yeah,
That's
Great
fine.
movie.
I've got weed and I got Netflix. We're gonna do it.
Surely Home Alone, Scrooged, and Harold's and Kumar's Christmas. Surely this might be your best draft.
No Arthur.
I did that last year. You guys told me I can't repeat.
I was hoping for a fucked up pick like Arthur.
I was
Z-Bird.
looking for one. I was actually trying to find
Yeah,
something
you-
stupid.
Yeah, you don't have one. That was you stuck to it. It was good. Z-Bird, Christmas Story, Gremlins, and 4 Christmases. That's underwhelming me. Huh.
It leaves something for the imagination.
Jack coming in hot with Bad Santa, Just Friends, and then Trapped in Paradise.
Great picks. All right, everybody, we're going to take a quick commercial break.
Chuck, another win up for me.
Yeah.
Leave it in the comments. Who do you think won on the YouTube?
Oh, that's a surely W right there.
Yeah, definitely on YouTube.
I feel like the audience panders the Shuley, though, so they probably are going to
That's all right if he does.
All right.
As long as Jack don't win. All right, everybody.
I'm like your gimpy cousin.
You don't got to vote for me for this, but we're running for council. I need your vote that.
All right, everybody. We're going to take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back with more Greenfield's Finest Podcast. Are you sick and tired of partying with the same old, and getting the old, boring results? Looking for something maybe different? You need to try Espolon Tequila. 2 shots for a good time, 3 shots you might go get a package, and 4 shots you and your friends are getting on a plane to Vegas. Espolon Tequila, the official tequila of Greenfield's Finest Podcast. Hey, what's going on, everybody? If you're sitting down right now and you're listening to the podcast or watching the podcast, you probably want to order a pizza. And if you do, make sure you order from Capizzuto's Pizza, the official pizza of the Greenfield's Finest Podcast, located at 422 Greenfield Avenue, phone number 412-521-6570. Mention Greenfield's Finest Podcast whenever you call. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Are you sick and tired of hiring heroin-addicted roofers? I know I was. I had 6 of them fall off my roof in one day. I didn't know what to do. I found out about Allen Construction. Their roofers don't do heroin. So if you're looking for roofers that don't do heroin, call 412-954-8337, 412-954-8337. Make sure your roof stays and they don't come back at night to steal the shingles. Hey, what's going on, everybody? If you're like me, you probably have appliances in your house. TVs, ovens, dishwashers, microwaves, all types of stuff. That shit's going to break. And when it does, make sure you call Primetime Appliance, 412-896-1395. They deal with all insurance and warranty companies. They do all the work. All you have to do is call 412-896-1395. Primetime Appliance. Give them a call. I don't know about you, but I ain't got time to be packing boxes and moving stuff all the way around the tri-state area. I just don't got time for it. But I gotta move. What am I supposed to do? Thank goodness I found out about Miracle Movers. Fully bonded and insured, serving the Tri-County area. And they go long and short distance. I just found out they do commercial delivery, too. That's Miracle Movers at 412-419-2620. 412-419-2620. And tell them Z-Bird sent you. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Greenfield's Finest Podcast. We're about to jump into what's grinding your gears. Johnny, what's grinding them gears?
All right, I'll skip past the Christmas card thing. I hate when I'm going somewhere and I tell somebody, like, yeah, I'm going out to say a dinner or a party, and, like, they need to know who's all there.
Yeah, it's annoying.
So are you do you not like it because, like, hey, like, I'm not going to come unless I know who's all there? Is it worth my time? Or are you just like, hey, dude, like, hey, don't ask me who's all there. Like, you're not in this one.
Eat both.
Yeah.
Like I hate when, like, if I'm here and I'm telling you to come here, why the hell do you need, like, all your friends are here?
Yeah, why do you need the roster?
Come here. Then if I'm, like, going out with, like, other people, like, dude, like, if we're texting especially, like, dude, do you want me to write everybody's name that's here?
Yeah, do you want me to number it for you?
You want roll call right now? Yeah. Like,
let me get a
I'll
picture of
everybody.
Yeah,
what does it really matter?
What do you need to know? You're not coming either way.
Right.
Yeah, why are you prolonging this? Just say no.
Right.
Like, if I say Jesus is here, you're not coming.
Right.
Like, yeah, like, or, like, I know who's all there. Like, so, like, whose name are you looking for here that's going to make you come?
Right, right. There's 30 people here.
It's like, one thing, like, when you're, like, younger and, like, you're looking for chicks.
That was a big thing when we were younger.
Yeah, like, but who's like shut up, dude. And dudes used to fight over that. Like, it was a nightmare. But that makes a little more sense because, I mean, if you're chasing tail, you're chasing tail.
Yeah.
But
there's 12 cocks there, no holes, you know.
Yeah, it's maybe skip this one.
Yeah, you can sleep. You can go to sleep early tonight. You'll be fine.
But yeah, it is annoying. People that need the roster.
Right, like, dude, like. If there's sometimes it's just, like, totally unnecessary. But, well, who's all there? Like, I mean, you're not coming. Like, I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Yeah, it's a need to know basis.
Yeah. Like, all right, I'll write them all out for him.
Yeah.
Because I know if I don't, he's going to be mad at me.
Like, no one's here. It's just me.
Just me.
Or I'll just,
Come or don't.
I'll hit him with the everybody's here.
Everybody, greatest
Best time
day ever.
Yeah.
Shirley, what do you got?
All right, so, like, I'm usually a procrastinator when it comes to Christmas gifts and everything, but everybody was telling me about this whole, like, supply chain fucking issue and everything. So I was doing a lot of Amazon shit, and I was just getting packages delivered, boom, boom, boom. So I'm thinking, okay, I got everybody done with, you know what I mean? And then my wife and kids, like, in the past 3 days have been like, oh, I really want this, I really want this. Like, no.
There's a deadline,
Amazon,
man.
I cannot get this here by Christmas, and I'll be damned if I'm going to a fucking store. I'm way too old and way too
It
cranky
won't be there
for that.
anyway. It won't be
Right,
there.
and I just don't like being around people. You know, especially
The
like
anxiety
random
of a
people.
mole at our age is something.
Dude, no,
I was there
that's not
today.
it. You
Where
know
are
what
you?
it is? Trying to park there.
Yeah.
Will
Park?
get me
Yeah.
in a fucking, like a tizzy, bro. I'll be ready to kill somebody, and then I go there and they don't have my shit, like you said. So it's like, guess what? You motherfuckers tell me in November, or Santa ain't coming. I don't know what to tell you.
There got to be a deadline. Like you get 2 weeks out. No more gifts. No more ideas.
Especially my wife. Like my kids, I'll give them a pass. But like Rosa, you seen it on the news just like I did. They were like, today's the last day before Amazon will, you can't get it before the fucking Christmas day or whatever. I'm like, you couldn't have fucking told me that shit yesterday. Well, guess what? Now you have a vacuum cleaner. Merry Christmas.
Is that what you got her?
Get sweeping.
I did, and she opened it already. You believe that?
Did she?
Tell her to get to work.
Yeah.
Merry
I mean, which is
Christmas.
kind of a good thing, you know what I mean? Because there ain't no dog here everywhere
Dude,
anymore. But.
I went to the mall today. I went before like everything really opened, like where a lot of walkers were around. But Macy's opens early, and like the one lady at Macy's like was hounding me. I was like, I can't think of the name of this perfume, and she's like, well, text her, call her, and I'm like, okay. And she was like hounding me, and I'm like, okay, now I'm leaving.
Where's she on
now
commission?
you chase me out of
Yeah,
here.
Yeah, she was on commission.
Then I
man.
went to finish
You
line.
can't even be
and
in there that long because of the fumes.
Dude,
And
I
that-
smelled 3 perfumes. I thought I was
Yeah,
gonna die. Then I went to finish line, and like this one girl, like I was like, "Can I see? Like, do you have this size and this size? Like, I'm trying to get some shoes." And then she just like didn't have them, and then just like went into the back and never came back again.
Which
She was like, yeah,
she
we
don't
ain't
give
got
a
him
fuck
beat.
if
No,
you
she
get that.
didn't.
Yeah,
She
well,
sure didn't.
I wouldn't give a fuck either.
No.
And that's the thing. That's why Amazon always gives a fuck. Bezos
Yeah.
is like, sell.
Yeah, no, I've done some ordering. I do have to do some shit. And
It
like
sucks, though, dude. Right now,
Well,
the next
yeah.
4 days is like
Gift
put a
card
bullet in
time,
your
Jack.
it is.
John
It is
said,
gift card
a lot
time.
of gift cards.
It's gift card time. My mom. I'll never forget like the fights my mom and dad used to get into because my dad was a Christmas Eve shopper, and like
Every guy.
oh man, she would go fucking ballistic, and he would just be out there, and I'm like, dude, why do you do this?
My
But
father-in-law
now
does
I
that.
get it. I don't. Does he?
Yeah.
I didn't like Leanie. I was like, yeah, I got time. She was like, you keep saying you got time. She's like, well, it's this morning. Like I'm like on a work call. She's like, it's the 21st. I was like, oh fuck. You know what I mean?
what?
Yeah.
December?
Yeah. I was like,
Oh fuck! I still got
like,
3 days.
Well, see,
Yeah.
my father,
Yeah.
he does it good because he'll literally leave the house like Christmas Eve morning. But he goes and gets like he has 3 daughters and a wife and grandkids and shit. But he gets everybody jewelry, so it's like
that's easy.
Hellsberg Diamonds ain't running out of fucking
Jewelry.
gold chains.
Right.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So that's not bad. But I'm not a gold chain kind of guy. I'm like you like a vacuum, you want a blender.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
I've seen this air fryer that has
Yeah.
dual compartments.
Yeah,
I
that's
think you're gonna love that.
That's a wee gift.
yeah.
Addy, you want a new PlayStation controller?
Yeah, right. Like I heard you had your eye on Madden 22.
Zebra, what do you got?
Dude, so this has happened to me like twice in the past 2 days. So I go into Starbucks, and then like the people, I don't know if they're like over socially distancing or what, but they're not moving up in the line. So the line, especially at the one at the Target out here, the line like wraps around 2 things, like almost like you're going on a roller coaster. The people are
The
like,
turnstile. They got like the back and forth.
so the people, it's all bunched up at the back. So I'm like saying to the people, like I said to one lady, I'm like, you in line? And she was like, yeah. And I'm like, well,
move the fuck.
I was like, there's no, she was like, looked at me like I was crazy, like the 6 feet rule. I'm like, we're standing, I mean, ridiculously far behind where the line's at.
How many feet we talking?
Dude, you're gonna laugh when I say this, but I'm thinking out 18 fucking feet.
It's a lot of feet.
So we're back behind.
And how many people in line?
I'm second. she's right before me. There's someone ordering, and then there was by the time I got like up to where she finally moved, there was about 5 people behind me.
So you're talking about like 50, 60 feet of line.
Right, and these people were backed up now to the return part where we could have all fit into like the line thing with socially distanced. We could have been a couple feet.
They're gonna write them X's on the ground.
Yeah,
again.
they got stickers on the ground for you.
That's what I mean. And I'm like, what are you doing? And then she got kids, and her kids are fucking. But I'm like, just move up. Move up. I hate it. Drove
That's
me
your
nuts.
ex right there, lady.
That drove me nuts today. I don't know why, but it bothered me like someone not moving up in line. Like just standing there, and it's like, why?
You're not going to be up each other's ass, but you gotta move up.
I get the
Right.
same way just in traffic. Like, dude, like I know there's 30 feet between you and the next car, but like,
You got to move
get
up.
close. What if
Right.
that
A
shit
little bit.
turns green and we I missed it?
You don't got to fly up their ass, but you do have to move.
Just
Right.
keep it moving. That's
Yeah.
all.
People are the same way. They'll stand in line and like they're just enjoying themselves, looking on their phone.
Right.
Yeah, people enjoying themselves.
Yeah, unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
Who do you
Yeah.
think
Keep
you
it
are?
moving.
This time of year?
Save that
Yeah.
behavior for the living
What,
room.
lady? You're not stressed out and don't have high anxiety? Keep it fucking. You're giggling. What it laughs about? Move up.
Yeah, I go to buy my wife a gift and they go meet my weed dealer. I'm
Yeah.
on a tight schedule.
Enough of this holiday cheer, lady.
You bitch.
Yeah. I got a double grinder. I got a pimple on my lip for the holiday season. It went away, thank God. But I just woke up with a fucking 39 years old, waking up with pimples.
Dude,
like,
you don't know.
when
You're like,
this
is that a cold sore
yeah,
or a
I'm like,
pimple?
yeah, like, well, is the herpes back? Like, what the fuck? Like, dude, so it was just a little pimple, but I'm like, what? Like, when does this stop? What age does this stop?
It doesn't, dude. It
Yeah.
doesn't, man. Stress will create
Yeah,
pimples and
I
everything.
was like,
But the lip pimple,
a holiday pimple? This is what
That's-
you're gonna do
yeah.
to me? A holiday lip pimple?
that's a slap.
Especially
in
when
the
you're
face.
getting the pictures about to be taken.
Yeah, I'm gonna be in fucking pajamas. I'm gonna have a holiday
I
lip
got all
pimple.
these Christmas cards to get out.
Fucking
Dude, if that was like a
dickhead.
chin herpy or something, dude, you've been
Oh,
fucked.
man.
I've never had a chin herpy, but
You just get them on your lips.
nah, I mean, I was a pimple, John. You never had a little lip.
No, I've got the chin.
You
herpy.
never had a chin herpy?
I don't think I ever had. No, I don't think I had.
Look like you fucking
I'm thinking
suck.
of Michael Rappaport when you're saying chin herpy, like that big. He had a chin herpy
No.
for like
Yeah.
a year.
It looks like you kissed, you French kissed Freddy Krueger, and his
Ugh.
skin melted under your chin.
Ouch. But
Get
yeah,
that from Huff and Farts.
it's like
Yeah.
it's the holiday
old
season,
fart
and you're gonna hit
huffing.
me with a lip pimple.
Yeah.
It's just not. At
I'm
39.
glad it went away.
So am I. This is really like I might be the dickhead here. I don't think I am. The fucking arrows and parking lots on the road, like people abide by them. I don't.
It's merely a suggestion.
At best.
Yeah.
At fucking best. The stop signs that are you better be a big red sign, because if you just say it, I ain't stopping.
You
know
cannot
what I
write
mean?
stop on the ground and
How am I
expect me
supposed to
obey
see that?
Yeah.
Dude, I was motherfucking a guy. I was going the wrong way. He's pointing at the fucking, like, I'm like, you fucking pussy dork. Like, don't tell me. I see the fucking arrows. I don't give a fuck.
Fuck you and fuck
yeah, fuck those
It's
arrows.
that diagonal
There's-
parking. It makes it hard to park
It
fucking
does.
the wrong way.
You got to
Yeah.
back in there.
But there was room for 2 cars too, and he was just being a little pussy because I was going the wrong way. Like, listen, buddy, this is my world. I'll go. This is my lot. I'll go any way I want to go.
Like, you
Like,
want that
like-
spot? I'll
Yeah.
park there right
How
now.
am I can't see it. I'm not looking for it. Put it in the air on a sign if it's that big a fucking deal. If it's not, I don't think I have to. I don't respect it.
When I took my driver's test, they never showed me anything about fucking stickers on the
Nope.
ground.
And
So-
I just took
No,
mine.
dude, that's something I missed.
I failed because of it, and I think that's where all this anger come from. Because this guy was like, "Man, you're not going to stop at that stop sign." I was like, "I didn't see a stop sign; it was on the ground. I didn't even know they existed at that point."
I could write that on Stanley Street then.
Dude,
Yeah.
my guy said no matter what in a parking lot, that's considered a stop sign at the end of each row.
Yeah.
When I was
Really?
taking my driver's test, which was a little bit harder than yours, Zeke, right?
So yeah.
That guy just
But that
felt
was
bad
like
for
I
me.
did everything but that, and he was, "I'm gonna let you slide on it because not everybody knows that."
Yeah, you know
Nobody
what?
knows
You
that.
know what? Put a sign up if it's that big a deal, and if you put a sign up, I'm gonna stop. Until then, you know what?
Listen, the
It's-
sign
these are
can't-
my rules.
It can't be much more expensive than that fucking fluorescent paint they put it in. Like, put
Same-
the sign up.
same
and just-
price.
I get it. Same price.
Same price. Fucking.
But them arrows, I mean, you'll
That's
get
a
people
bit
bitching about you about the grocery store. People get all crazy about
That's-
that.
oh, the owls.
Walking.
Are you nuts?
That-
Are you fucking
but
nuts?
I've seen it. It wasn't.
I
it
got
happened.
this,
in-
I got this
Yeah,
stink eye.
yeah.
There's some things I'm not abiding by, and that's one of them.
Jack, I have a perfect story. They said that to me at my favorite store. I was at the liquor store one day, and they were like, "You can't come down this aisle." Like, I'm going to my aisle, the whiskey aisle. Like, I know where it's at. Like, what do I have to go through all the wines to go to the fucking
You know what you
whiskey?
should have did? You should have pulled out your gun and said, "Dance, motherfucker!"
Yeah, right.
Start shooting at the
Like, yeah,
food.
come on, Megan D.
I'm
Stallion.
going to drink
Just start
whiskey and get my
smashing-
butt.
smash it.
Call me Shirley Lanes.
Yeah, I'm going to get my butthole licked. Shut the fuck
Yeah,
up.
I go to root greasing at 3 o'clock, and you're trying to slow me down.
If my wife doesn't drink this whiskey, she's not going to grease my bottle. But
Like, what am I supposed to do? It's Christmas.
Yeah,
I need this ASAP.
yeah.
Everything comes back to butthole greasing.
I mean, dude, once we go on that topic tonight, dude, it was just, we weren't going to get off of it. We knew that.
Yeah, I mean,
You got us four in here.
yeah, a Christmas special we're doing. And it's just
The Grinch that stole root greaser.
yeah, the Grinch just stole buttholes.
I would name it the episode that, but fucking
YouTube.
they flag everything.
Yeah, we can't get an ad out on YouTube. Fucking, it's crazy.
Vote for Jack got flagged.
Really?
Yeah.
I swear to God, they flag everything.
What a bunch of bastards.
Yeah. Wait till they hear this.
They
one.
need to get their root greased.
Yeah.
Calm down.
All right, take a break.
We taking okay. All right, everybody. We'll take a quick commercial break. We'll come back. We'll wrap up Greenfield's Finest Podcast. If you're like me, I bet you have the same opinion. Are you sick and tired of smoking hot chicks and delicious chicken wings? Well, I know I am. So if you are too, make sure you stay away from bootleggers over in Oakland at 403 Semple Street. Because all it is delicious chicken wings, cheap drinks, and smoking hot bartenders. That's bootleggers at 403 Semple Street over in Oakland. Over and out. Are you in the market right now for buying a house? Maybe in the market for selling a house. Have you heard about Carlson & Associates Real Estate Services? If you haven't, maybe you should check them out. They're located right here locally in Pittsburgh at 106 South 18th Street in Southside. A lot of people think that they only service the Southside, but that's not true. They handle all the Pittsburgh area, and they also handle property management too. So if you're looking for a good real estate company that's locally owned and locally ran, call Carlson & Associates Real Estate Services at 412-431-1718. That's 412-431-1718. And tell them Z-Bird sent you. Hey, everybody, just to let you know real quick, Carlson & Son Real Estate now does notary. If you need your will, trust, advance directive, executorship, custody, guardianship, power of attorney, or court documents notarized, contact Carlson & Son Real Estates. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Are you sick of your general contractor having sex with your wife? Well, I was too, and that's when I found out about Schaefer Inc. Schaefer Inc.'s primary goal is to deliver unbeatable quality for all your construction needs. They aim to firstly be a company principle-driven, and to achieve this, the importance is ethical business practices. That includes great work and not having sex with your wife. Please check out Schaefer Inc. for all your contracting needs. Give them a call at 412-915-1694. That's 412-915-1694. Hey, what's going on, everybody? If you're having car problems right now, there's not really too many places to go that you can trust. One place you can is Meineke Car Care Center, located at 4103 Kennywood Boulevard, West Mifflin. They handle everything, not just oil changes, but brakes, maintenance, everything. So if you have car trouble and you need help, make sure you call Meineke Car Care Center, 4103 Kennywood Boulevard, West Mifflin. Phone number 412-451-8968, and ask for Arthur. Hey, what's going on, everybody? I don't know if you ever had a problem like me, but if you've ever stuck your dick in the light socket, you're probably going to need an electrician. Well, good thing Greenfield's Finest Podcast has Plug Electric as our official electricians of the Greenfield Finest Podcast. If you're looking for a good electrician, contact Plug Electric. Ask for Vance Hall. Phone number 412-298-6770. That's 412-298-6770. And stop sticking your dick in the light socket. Hey, if you're looking for a fun night out in the South Side and you don't want to get punched in the face, check out Finn McCool's at 1501 Carson Street. Go there, have a good time, and don't get punched in the face. Finn McCool's, 1501 Carson Street, and tell them Z-Bird sent you. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Greenfield's Finest Podcast. We're about to wrap up the show with What Would Greenfield Do?
What would Greenfield do?
Whoop, whoop.
What's your favorite breakfast bread?
This is simple.
Is it simple?
For me, it is.
Let's hear it.
Cinnamon raisin.
Cinnamon raisin what?
Bread.
Just like I'm talking about any type of bread. You get toast, bagels.
I should have said the cinnamon toast or cinnamon raisin is French toast. Is that acceptable?
I'm talking
With a
about as
swirl?
a side.
Okay, then I like down at Cucina Vitalia. They have that big Italian toast. That's what I like.
You like a big, nice.
That's a
nice,
sourdough, I believe,
You
isn't
have
it?
a nice
could be.
Italian toast
With butter on it, and then they have jelly.
over a bagel.
Yeah, because the bagel's too filling for me. Because I get like eggs and other stuff.
This is easy. English muffin.
Yeah,
So yeah,
English muffin, dude. Hands down.
I like a bagel over English muffin, but
What?
I do. But I was gonna say I didn't think English muffin was gonna get the love that it deserves. English muffins are delicious.
You're right.
Got them
Dude,
in my
they're
drawer right
phenomenal.
now.
So do
And
I.
cinnamon. There's cinnamon raisin English
English muffin, which is actually pretty good. Yeah, but that's like
You can
more
just
of
put
like,
you can put a little butter on that.
you got to eat that by itself though. But like if you're eating it with breakfast, dude, you got to get the muffin, dude.
Would
the English
you
muffin.
accept? Say one of my favorite
Would you
breakfasts.
accept?
Sausage, gravy, and biscuits. Would you accept biscuits or not?
Rosa loves
Yeah,
the
biscuits
sausage
are an
gravy.
answer.
Then I would go with that because I love sausage gravy with biscuits.
It's like the white gravy, right? Is it
Yeah,
come up?
lighter- yeah.
That's pretty good shit.
Like some Cracker Barrel type shit.
Back to Cucina Vitalia. That's where I hit up after I mopped the floor at 12. I got in to get my sausage gravy and biscuits.
Sausage gravy, I never really got down with it.
Me
My wife told
either.
me, I'm getting older. My palate's changed. I guess it's pretty fucking good. Dude.
I didn't like it
Like
when I was
over a traditional like omelet and like
No,
pancakes.
me like usually when I eat breakfast, I'm hungover.
Yeah.
So I go for like something like I need something hearty, like a southwestern omelet with like some hot sauce and an English muffin on the side.
I'm surprised you said English muffins because they are delicious, and I honestly didn't think. I thought people
Every
were,
nook and
I
cranny.
thought people were going to go heavy on the bagels.
I'm not a bagel. It's
I
like
like
he said, it's
bagels.
too
I
dense.
love bagels,
It's
man.
very heavy.
I love bagels, but yeah, it's hard to get like a bagel on the side because it is a lot. If you're gonna do it, like if I'm gonna do a bagel, it's just gonna be like a bagel with cream
Sandwich.
cheese,
or like a breakfast sandwich with a bagel.
That's
pretty
true.
good.
That
I
would
like
have
a bagel sandwich.
a bagel.
bagel sandwich
Fire.
is good. Everything bagel like sandwich, like turkey sandwich.
But as far as a side, you can't do a bagel on a side, dude. It's like
They don't dip
it's like
very
two
well.
meals.
No, especially the eggs. You're just like
Yeah,
you're
you're
just
crushing
beating your egg
everything.
up.
it don't soak up. It doesn't absorb.
It
as
doesn't
well.
absorb. It's like a bulldozer to the whole breakfast.
Yeah.
It's heavy too. It's very filling. you know?
What's your go-to bagel?
The I get the ones from. I like everything.
Everything bagel.
Yeah.
I'm a nerd, dude. I like a plain fucking bagel.
Ain't nothing
I
wrong with
enjoy
that,
it.
dog.
I love everything. But I
Rosa
enjoy
loves
it.
everything bagels. Me, I'm a plain kind of bagel guy.
I don't mind an egg bagel.
Egg
Egg
bagels are
bagels
good.
are fucking
Yeah,
good.
they
That
are
might
good.
be better than the plain.
I remember this lady knocked off everything off my everything bagel the one time. I was like, dude, you just knocked every. She like it was like it just came out.
It's a
and she-
nothing
and she,
bagel.
like, it was Brugger's, and she just plopped it on the counter, and you just seen everything go flying. I was like, dude, you just knocked everything off my. And I didn't say anything because I'm a pussy. And I was like, dude, everything just went everywhere. Dude.
Did you like lick the back of it and try to stick it back on when you're eating it?
No, it was gone.
The Asiago cheese is a good bagel.
It
That's
is.
a dynamite bagel.
Panera has
that's
like a,
filling as
Panera
hell.
has like a cinnamon crunch bagel.
Unbelievable.
It's
Those
just more
are
like
delicious.
a donut, but,
But that's
they're-
something you eat by itself. That's not like a side.
No,
that's
yeah,
a
yeah.
meal.
Risotto hit it. The sleeper bagel of the century is the Asiago cheese at Giant Eagle.
Yeah,
that
they're
might
good.
be the most. That's one of my favorite bagels.
They got so
there
much
isn't a bagel
cheese
I
on
don't
it.
like.
That's true.
Old onion.
Yeah, I'll do it. Onion's not gonna be last on my list, but yeah, I'll do an onion.
I like, dude, a good old fashioned poppy seed bagel ain't bad, dude. With the little
Dude,
black seeds. Is
It
that
don't
the black-
taste like
I
nothing.
went
to
to
me.
Brugger's.
I like the little pops of like
opium.
Yeah, the opium.
like the little crunchy heroin is delicious.
Dude, I tried to get what was it like this? It was like a pumpernickel bagel sandwich. What was it?
Pumpernickel.
There was like it was like a Reuben bagel sandwich. I'm
Yeah.
like, that looks phenomenal.
Sounds
Give me
good.
that. She was like, we don't have the pumpernickel. I'm like,
Well, yeah,
see, they didn't have nothing.
Yeah,
They had-
and you don't have anything.
I got a plain bagel with it. It was terrible.
They had sauerkraut. That was it. They were
Yeah.
like, we don't corn. Dude, real funny.
Take down the fucking sign.
Yeah.
Funny story there. I was in a 3/4 house and there was a dude in there and he was doing heroin and he was scratching his face and I remember they were like, dude, they're like, give us a drug test. He failed. He's like, man, I don't know what it is, man. I've been eating them poppy seed bagels, bro. He's like, that's what it is.
Yeah.
He was like,
Shooting them?
he was like, how many did you eat? 30 dozen? He was like, he was like, your piss is gonna melt through this cup.
So Lane
He's
and
like, I got
Seinfeld
high-
kept failing the drug test because
Yeah.
she's eating poppy seed bagels.
Man, like I got high watching you pee, dude. There's no way that's poppy seed bagels.
I was like, dude, we haven't seen a poppy seed bagel in this house in fucking months, dude.
Poppy seeds get in the teeth, man. They're a son of a bitch.
They are. They'll get in there, but I don't know. I like the texture is where it's at.
Poppy seed.
Yeah.
We'll keep this all breakfast. What would Greenfield do? If you guys have to go potato for your breakfast, what potato are you gonna go with?
The hash brown.
Just the hash brown.
What's the one
like
that's
the square hash brown, like the skull ones? Or are you talking about like the hash browns like shredded?
I like the shredded.
That's what I was the shredded one that come like pan fried and that's
what I like.
With a little bit of onion
almost.
maybe in there. That's fucking great.
I like the square hash browns. I don't even know if it goes
McDonald's
square.
ones?
Yeah, like a rectangle.
Yeah, like the
You want like the deep fried one.
The deep fried
That
one.
hash
Air
brown from
fryer.
McDonald's.
Yeah.
But if I had to pick, it's home fries. I love fucking home. I could eat home fries. If I had to pick one food.
All right, which one's home? What's the fuck is home fries?
The squares.
They cut up like the potatoes. If they cook them long enough.
Yeah, they gotta be well done.
You gotta let them cook. You gotta let them cook.
You gotta say, can I get them
bringing out raw potatoes to me? I'm not feeling that.
Can I get a little well done on them?
Yeah, you can't have them crunchy.
Right.
All right, that's all I got, man.
Hey, everybody, from Greenfield's Finest Podcast, we want to wish you a Merry Christmas. Thank you so much for everyone that bought stuff during the sale. We really appreciate it. We'll be back next week. Have a Merry Christmas, and remember, folks, Greenfield loves you. We're out.
Merry Fishmas.